Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Yeehaw Lads podcast, episode number 64. We've got some sort of show lined up for you today. I always say that. I never know what we're going to talk about. This week is no exception because we're short a member. Nick is dead again. Hopefully he comes back alive for next week. If not, we'll see. We got a couple of short memes to start this off with. We'll run the video first. I got a picture that's going to take some thinking. So let me pop this up. I saw this yesterday, and it nearly killed me. Have you guys seen this?
No.
I don't think so.
The caption says, "Do not order the Chicago-style pizza."
Ring camera.
Yeah.
Hi, order for Graham.
Yeah, that's me.
You ordered the Chicago style?
Yeah, I sure did.
I thought they were going to be like divorce papers or something.
Nope, that's a Snub Nose 38.
What the fuck?
Was that like a real thing?
I'm pretty sure it's not real.
okay. It looked a little fake, but it also did get blurred. So I'm like,
You're like,
things that make you go,
Yeah, I saw that just scrolling through. I'm like,
Damn.
whoa, hold on, scroll back. What
Yeah.
is the deal?
Hey,
here?
want to do a quick stat check for Chicago?
We might as well.
I showed
Actually,
I showed Chloe that website as well.
the website heyjackass.com.
Yeah.
One of my favorite websites on the planet.
Yeah, just a quick little
Let's check
thing.
out the year-to-date stats.
Yeah.
So when did we look this up again? It was
We've looked it up twice
A
now.
couple of times.
Yeah.
Year-to-date, we are at 1,943 people shot.
Yeah.
That averages out to someone shot every 2 hours and 48 minutes in just Chicago area.
So don't stay in Chicago over an hour or 2.5 hours.
yeah.
And you'll be fine.
Person only dies from getting shot every 14 and a half hours. I mean, their shots are bad. But yeah, we're currently at 1,943 people shot.
Ooh, check to see what the shot in the assometer and shot in the junkometer's at.
That's important stats. Let's find
Those
out.
are.
Let's see. Where is my... Shot in the assometer. Currently, we're at 61 for the year.
Damn.
Shot in the junks on
20.
only at 20.
Good
Disappointing. They need to up them stats.
Selfie-o-meter. What is that?
It's when they shoot themselves with their own
Oh,
gun.
28.
28.
That's pretty good.
That's honestly not bad. I don't know what the year-to-date is on that, but that seems healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how many actually get charged. I'm pretty sure it's here. No suspect charged. 76% of the time.
Fuck.
Well, that's not ideal.
Damn.
Gang,
Damn.
gang.
Anything else in here that's fun and quirky? Ooh, police-involved shootings were up to 5.
That's it?
That's what it says.
I think they fucking know better.
Well, yeah,
That's,
I guess.
we're at 5 out of those 2 died.
Self-defense, what are we at?
Oh, that's...
Self-defense is at
3
13 total. 3 killed, 10 wounded.
Yeah.
We'll scroll right past race of assailant because that's surely not important.
Nope, not whatsoever.
It's not 77.8%.
Definitely couldn't be that. Anything
Oh my
else
God.
exciting? No, it's
Shot placement. What are we looking at for the most?
shot placement. Where's that graph?
Right there. you're
116
right on
in the head, 155
it.
torso,
155 in the
51
torso.
unknown.
5 shots in the fucking arm. Ouchies.
Busy days up in Chicago.
Yeah.
Everybody loves to see it. But yeah, so that's Chicago. It's still a shithole in case you forgot.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there like a big race going on up there sometime?
The Democratic National Convention is going on up there.
Oh, well. No.
I mean, that's
there was like
kind of a race. I mean, it's
Yeah,
a race
yeah,
between
sorta.
nobody. I don't know what the purpose of it is, but
Not to get too into the political field currently.
oh, feel free. Go
but
ahead.
did y'all see all the pictures that Kamala Harris posted, and like 90% of them were like AI generated?
Oh, yeah.
They're all photoshopped or AI generated now.
Yep.
There's so
It
many.
just
Most
made me
popular
giggle.
vice president in history.
All the rallies are just empty. Okay.
Yep.
Here's that other meme just for the day. I'll see if you guys can figure this out.
Garlic
It's
bread.
garlic bread.
Garlic bread.
It's literally a gar fish.
It's a
licking
alligator
bread.
gar fish
Yeah.
licking a piece of bread. It's garlic
Yeah.
bread.
Garlic bread.
Garlic bread.
I found that this morning, and then Joe walked in. I'm like, I just held my phone up to him before I said anything. He's
Did
just
he
like,
die?
He's just like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, garlic
about
bread. He's just like,
God
holy
damn it.
fuck.
He's still fresh from his concussion. Come on.
It's only been like a week. Yeah, I mean, he's still a little soft in the brain, I think.
shit.
But
yeah.
he's remembering
Aren't
things
we
again.
all?
Well, not when he blacked out for like 4 minutes after hitting his skull.
that's
it's
pretty bad. The
Yeah.
longer you're out, the worse it is.
Yeah, normally it's like over a minute, and you're like, hey, you need to wake up right now. It is fine. He's good.
Just give him some smelling salts. It'll wake him right up.
Probably didn't help you skip the hospital till the next day. But anyway,
Yeah.
little stuff like that.
What's the saying? Sleep away a concussion, starve a fever.
I don't think I've ever heard that. What? That's crazy. Sleep away a concussion.
Oh my god.
Apparently that's kind of a myth, but it's also kind of not.
I mean, I wouldn't really want to fall asleep with a fucking concussion.
So basically you get concussed and your brain's like, hey, fuck, what the fuck's
Yeah.
going on?
Glitch.
So what you want to do is get your brain active to help it recalibrate itself. And being asleep is the wrong way to do that. Because your brain just like, fucking, all right, I'm taking a nap. Sick. And turns off. You want to get it active very quickly. That's why you don't take a nap. Fun fact.
No naps.
That could be wrong. Please don't judge me.
I am not a medical professional.
I am not a concussion doctor. I just play one on TV. Or when Joe's like, "Oh, my head hurts," I'm like, "You have a concussion?" He's like, "You think?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm very sure, actually."
Pretty sure.
It took you a day and a half to realize
I'm like,
this?
because he did it like Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
He came in Monday morning. He's like, "I hurt." I'm like, "What did
Yeah.
you do?" He's like, "I hit a tree with my head." I'm like, "You got to put it in perspective. You bounced off a tree hard enough that your brain hit your skull hard enough to black you out for minutes." He's like, "Yeah, I suppose when you put it that way." I'm like, I'm like, "Did you shatter your helmet?" He's like, "Oh yeah, it's fucking junk." I'm like,
Yep.
"Yeah, like those
To the ER with you.
those only break once, and you have to kind of hit them hard to break them." Mm-hmm. So yeah, he's like, "Yeah, I don't remember much." I'm like, sweet. Okay, let's go into what I've got going on from the weekend because it's not that exciting, but it is stuff. We'll go through the whole story. So last week,
Yeah, I'll say we talked about
It's-
this at some point.
I've talked to it
I don't
about you
remember
guys,
why.
but I'm gonna explain it quickly. But
Okay.
as of Thursday, I was expecting my turbo and all my parts to show up on Friday.
What other parts beside the turbo?
The parts that come with it,
Oh,
like the
okay.
tubes, and
Like the turbo kit.
the turbo kit. Yeah, the turbo, the lower intake tube, and the wastegate actuator. So that's what controls how much boost it's making. Essentially, there's a boost control on top of it, but potato. Supposed to show up Friday. Friday at about 2:00, I get a text from Mom. She's like, "Hey, I missed the UPS truck."
Fuck.
I'm just like, "Shit." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "I'll find it." I'm like, "It's on the truck, which means it's going back to Peru probably."
Yeah.
Like, I can find
It's
this.
going to one of two places.
Because that was my plan for the weekend. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'll get this all put together this weekend. Big success, right? So I call the UPS, or I check the UPS store in Peru. They're closed from 1:00 until 3:30, I think, or maybe it's earlier than that.
No,
Maybe 11.
it's like one or no, you're right.
It's
It's
some
11:30 to 3:30.
yeah,
They're
it's some like
closed.
crazy huge middle
It's
of the day
fucking
break.
stupid.
But that's all the trucks are gone. They can't really do anything anyway. I guess.
eh.
So I'm like, okay, like at 3:40, I'm gonna call them. Fucking joke's on me. I call them and it's like, "Welcome to the UPS's automated fucking." I'm like, God damn it! I'm like clicking through all the stuff, and it's just like, "Would you like an agent?" I'm like, "Yes, that one, please." Like, it doesn't give you like the tone options either. It's just like, say what you want. I'm like, what are my options here? What am I supposed to say? What I want?
Yeah,
Person,
Yeah.
that's
We love
usually what I
the
call it.
unprompted pick your own adventure. It's like, well, I have a destination I want
Yeah.
though.
You know,
like, let me contact the store I called, please.
That's a really good idea for a
Robocallers?
website.
oh.
Is you can go on there and like type in the company that you're calling, and it will show you their call out.
It gives one number for a real person.
No, not a real person, but it shows like, okay,
The
if you
flow
hit
chart?
yes, if you hit number 1, it's going to direct you here. If you hit 2, it's
Oh yeah.
Even-
So it's like right when it automates
Yes.
you just type in a fucking
yes,
number.
shows
That
you
would
all
and
all
it
that.
directs you to where
Yeah.
you need to
It'd
go.
be nice if it did that. Or alternatively, you code a
$1 million
bot
idea.
to talk to their bot to get you through it.
Yeah.
It probably just like plays like a screeching tone. It's
Yeah,
like,
just
understood.
just freak the phone.
Literally, that's exactly what it is. Just plays a random tone. It's like, well, that takes me to this menu. Okay,
I mean,
sure.
at least it gave you an option for a person,
took-
unlike Xfinity.
Hold on. Let me see how long the call log was because it was not that. It wasn't that easy. I was on the phone for 23 and a half minutes.
Fuck that.
So
Yeah.
if that tells you
Yeah.
how well that was going, of course I'm just like trying to because on UPS you can choose how to get your package delivered, this and that.
Yeah.
With UPS My Choice,
Yeah.
I'm like, great, I'll make an account real quick and just add an option here.
Hmm.
I do all the stuff, and of course their
doesn't work.
website's awful.
Yep.
Hate it. I hate every company ever anymore, except for one. I'll talk about them later. So I make the UPS My Choice account and I sign into it and all this, and it's like, okay, enter your tracking number, enter it, and it's like, this UPS package is not associated with this ID.
Yep.
And I'm like, Okay, can I associate it?
Nope.
No. There's no possible way to associate it with your ID. I'm like, but I have the tracking number. Yes. I also have the delivery notice that they left on the door saying we missed you. Yeah. That has its own tracking number. Yeah. So it's my package. No. Like, fuck.
So this is your wallet.
So I'm like, yeah, literally.
Basically.
So I did that for like an hour. I'm just like,
Yep.
this won't work, whatever. Got to 3:40. I call them. It's like, hey, this, that, whatever. It's like, robot menu. Fuck. Finally get to an agent.
Yeah, 20 minutes later.
The agent does not work in Peru.
Of
It
course
is just
not.
some
It's a
random
call
call center
center.
person. I'm just like,
Yep.
Were they at least U.S. based?
they didn't sound U.S. based, I'll be honest.
fuck.
They might have been, but they were an import because it was not standardized. But I could be just racist. That's normal. But I mean,
Racism.
So I'm explaining to them. They're like, okay, yeah, we can get that sorted out. I'll have the store call you. I'm just like,
Or
can
you
like,
just give me the direct
I'm like,
line.
can I call them? I'm like, I'll drive there right now and just. She's like, well, it
Yeah.
says their center's closed, so you can't do that. I'm like, okay, but can I just do that? She's like, no. I'm just like,
Fuck.
fuck. I'm like, all right,
It's
fine.
literally the easiest choice.
It's like 4:30 at this point. 'Cause I've been on the phone for half an hour. She's
Oh,
like,
fuck.
she's
Just
like,
drive there.
she's like, they'll call you back within an hour. I'm just like,
They're going to close in an hour.
no, they close at 6:30.
Oh,
So I'm like,
okay.
I do have time. I'm like,
Okay,
I'm like,
fair.
okay, great. She's like, anything else? I'm like, no, you didn't solve my first problem.
I
but
don't know.
whatever.
Just
Fair, yeah,
deliver my
exactly.
package.
I mean, it needed a signature required. That's why I didn't get
Call
delivered.
the driver and tell him to turn around.
That's what I was hoping. I'm like, where is he at? It will be back at 5:30. I'll show up at 5:31.
Yeah.
I'm not, make it very
But
easy.
of course, they don't have that fucking information.
No, but I'm like, okay, fine. Like, yeah, have him call me. Let me know, whatever. She's like, all right, that's it. Then 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'm just like, well, it's the end of the day. I'm like, do I just fucking drive there right now?
Oh, if it was 5 o'clock, I would have fucking drove there.
I'm just like, I'm gonna wait just because they're open until 6:30. I'm like, I'm just gonna
Wait till 5:30
Exactly.
or like 5:15.
I'm gonna wait till like the
when you get there, it'll be about 5:30.
Because I'm like, if I go too early, maybe the truck's not back and I waste
Yeah.
my time.
yep.
Yeah, but
I
you
go
could
too
at
late,
least
they're
sit
closed.
there.
Well, that's true, but I'm like, okay, I'll stop at my parents. I need to grab some stuff from there anyway because I got my pocket knife reserviced from Benchmade.
Oh yes.
Ooh, nice.
Lifetime warranty and sharpening and everything's free and awesome.
Hell yeah.
I didn't realize how fucked up it was.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It's so nice now. It like
Well, you've been bitching about it for a year, and
Yeah.
the last time you used it, I was
It's like
brother, what are we doing?
I'm like sawing through tape lines. I'm like, this isn't that hard. Now it's like you
Yeah.
touch the lock, it like flips open so smooth. I'm like,
yeah.
like that was worth the $4 to mail it to Oregon or whatever. I'm like, damn, I
Absolutely.
gotta do this more often, but maybe not once every 3 years.
Even me with my box cutter, it's like this week, I used the same blade for the last 2 weeks, and I just been beating the shit out of it. I'm like, I have a pack of 100 blades.
Yep.
I just gotta walk in the garage and
Go
switch
replace-
it out.
Yep.
Like I'm just that fucking lazy. Or I just
do
forget it.
You do it once, you're like, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
butter.
cool. This is gonna hurt me for like a week, and then it'll suck the rest of the 3 weeks that I have the same.
You know
blade.
what I do that I find
Oh.
the funniest
Go
is
ahead.
I will struggle through using it because I know it's bad,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll go to change it. I'm like, oh, you dumbass! There's another whole other side to this.
Oh no,
You can just
Or it's got-
flip it.
Or the ones that have the spare blades in the handle. And you're just
Mine
like,
does not have that.
like,
Mine is
mine
the,
does have the spare blade.
or yours
but-
both the folding ones.
Yes, but Andy has the screwdriver attachment.
He's got
He
the
doesn't.
fancy
and I have
nut
I have
driver.
a blade holder as
Oh
well.
fuck
Yeah.
you then.
Yeah.
It's also
For
costs
any-
like 4 times as much.
No, it's
though.
$25.
I don't
What's
know.
the regular one?
Mine
though?
was
Like
free.
15 or 20.
Oh, I guess that's not bad.
Yeah,
then.
no. So I was
They're
saying, for
usually-
anybody who doesn't know, it's the
Yeah.
most useful pocket knife in the world. It is a Milwaukee folding box cutter pocket knife. It has a box cutter
14
replaceable
bucks?
blade.
14. Fuck that's
Oh, what
it.
the hell?
Fucker's on sale.
Oh, for Acme,
from
yeah.
Acme, but
What's
still.
the original price?
Should be 25.
bucks. It says 20.
that's not-
Oh,
Still.
okay. Well, either way.
Anyway,
But it's a 1/4-inch nut driver with a flip side bit, so you have a Phillips and a flathead bit, which I use the flathead 99% of the time because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
more of a pry bar than anything.
Yep.
it's more just a wedge tool.
As well as in the inside, like where the folding is,
Like right
inside the
here?
middle of it, is a hidden blade holder, a spare blade holder. Yeah.
This thing's fancy.
Oh, this one's new. Yeah, this one's new.
Whoa.
Wire stripper, bottle opener,
Oh, mine has a wire
quick change.
stripper.
Yeah,
But you don't have
yep.
the fancy nut driver.
Oh,
Wire
wait,
belt
that's what
clip,
that
1/4-inch
is?
wire nut driver. Huh?
Huh.
What?
Wow.
Oh, the wire stripper.
Yeah.
No,
I
you-
guess.
I have that. I just never
Yeah.
really.
This
I thought
is-
that
this
was
is
for, like
even-
cutting rope.
This is
and
an
shit.
even newer one.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Here's
on
the
me
blade
either.
hole. You can see
Yep.
it tucking right there.
Yep.
Bottle
Fancy.
opener.
Yeah.
This
Oh
thing-
no, mine does have the bottle opener, but it has two little like. There's two
Nubbins?
little like extrusions that are like the metal bottle
here we
opener
go.
thing. Yeah.
Ah,
They are sharp as shit.
really.
So I
They're just some
I
cast-
put my fucking pocket knife on a bench grinder and grind it smooth.
Because they probably get caught.
Because they
on
get
you
caught
all
on
the time.
everything. They
Everything.
they literally are sharp. They
That's
suck.
fair.
So yeah, that's why mine doesn't have that. Is
Dang,
because
20 bucks.
Makes
that.
a lot of sense.
Oh, it's a solid blade.
Yeah, there's someone with like
I
actual,
would rather have
actual-
a razor blade.
If
Oh,
you're gonna
yeah.
have a $20 knife, you might as well have a replaceable blade.
Yep.
That's way.
But if
better.
you do want a solid knife, like I wouldn't mind a solid knife in some situations.
Right.
Having a nut driver on it also / pry bar
Yeah.
is also very nice.
you can also get $10 off. Get this thing for like $9. Fuck. Damn. All sorts of fancy stuff. Or you could buy like a crazy carbon fiber stainless knife that's
Nah.
lifetime warranty and costs way too much money.
I'll
Yeah,
buy literally 10 of these before I buy a Benchmade.
You could buy
No offense to Benchmade.
you could
if I
buy more.
wanted
You
one.
could buy more than 10 of them for what I
Okay,
paid.
fair. Yeah. I'll say
But yeah.
no offense to Benchmade. If I wanted a good regular pocket knife, I would be
Yeah.
there. But
See, like,
I'm the one person who doesn't lose their pocket knife.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Everybody
Yeah.
else is like, "Oh, I lost it again." Like, what happened? I don't
I've
know.
only lost one. I've broken every other one I've
Well,
had.
that's
but
fair.
again,
Yeah. I'm
that
not
was
wedging
before
on
I
it.
had the nut driver attachment. So I was using the blade as a pry bar,
And you
I
can't.
broke the blade holder, like the
Yeah.
actual metal mechanism that holds the
insert.
blade.
see, that's
Yeah,
my problem.
That's
like,
what I broke.
if I were to go out and buy a Benchmade knife, it'd be like, oh, this is my knife for my dress. It's a dress
This
knife.
is my nice
Oh, yeah.
one.
This
Yep.
is my nice knife. This only comes out for special occasions type of
Yeah.
thing. When
Yeah.
like I could just, buy a shitty $30 fucking Gerber knife and break
Okay,
the shit out of it.
But
and
look
be
how
done.
pretty it is.
It's a nice
Yeah.
fucking knife.
I
Although,
wish.
Don't look at the
what's
price tag, but-
What's the?
Yeah.
It's flat and then it's got the sharp angle to
like
it.
a drop point or whatever.
No, I forget what the blade cut's called, but I really
Well,
like those.
Is it like this guy or this guy?
The
Or
everyday.
The everyday.
Ooh, they have tactical
stiletto?
knives?
They have so many sick ass knives.
No, not that one.
That's a drop point where it tapers on both
No.
sides. These guys?
Yes. I don't really know what that cut's called.
It'll-
I prefer
I can figure it
those.
out.
Warncliffe.
Omnidirectional.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Nice Damascus though. The
Their shit's
inlay's
so nice. It's just so
Yeah.
expensive.
Ooh, with anodized inserts.
Okay, it doesn't say anywhere. I don't know.
Wow.
It says somewhere, I'm sure. But
Anywho,
Blade Styles a Warncliffe.
Blade colored edge.
Oh.
Yeah.
So apparently that's
Weird.
what that means. I don't know. But yeah, all their stuff's like lifetime serviceable and just looks super
But
cool.
that's nice.
As long as you
though.
don't lose the fucking
$600 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, they're very expensive.
Yeah.
This is one of their
But it is
more
lifetime
expensive.
serviceable.
Yeah.
So
And even their cheap ones are lifetime service. This is
I
not.
say yours was like $200 or $300.
You know,
bucks.
Mine
you're-
was about $300.
you're kind of paying for that too. I mean, that's worth it.
yeah. And everything's customizable, and you can get it laser etched and like.
Can you-
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Ooh, tactical knives.
I used mine to depress a quick attachment for a hydraulic
Yup.
fitting.
Yup.
It just
Yeah.
covered the entire thing with hydraulic fluid. I'm like, well, time to go douse this thing in brake clean because I don't want it to
So-
oil up my pockets.
Soak this thing in cleaner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So no. UPS.
Yeah, back to UPS. I don't know.
So
Tangent.
yeah, no, it's good because I went to my parents' house to get my
Oh,
knife.
yes.
it
Yeah,
had
yeah,
been
yeah.
serviced and it feels way better. Thank
Yes.
God. I do that like once every year or year and a half. instead of
Yeah,
every
I was
3
about
years.
to say like once a year.
It's so much
Send it out
nicer
in
now.
December around Christmas time. Get it.
That's
back.
like the worst time probably.
Okay,
but
so send it out fucking
August,
February.
August 1st apparently.
Oh, okay,
I'll just do
whatever.
it every 2 years.
Do
or
whatever the
something,
fuck you
but-
want.
But it's
Yeah.
way nicer. But anyway, I went over there. I'm just like kind of doing some stuff, talking to them. Just like I need to grab the notice from them just because I'm like maybe I need this.
Yeah,
So I'm like
yeah.
okay. I'm just like okay. I'm gonna go at 6. That way I get there at like 6:20. That's the most chance that everybody's back by then.
Yeah.
And I'm not like, well, the driver will get back in half an hour, you know. So drive there, door's locked, piece of paper on the door saying customer center is closed. I'm just like,
Fuck.
oh. I'm like, the lady on the phone said they were closed. I believed her.
Yeah.
And then I get there and they're actually closed. I'm like, well,
Were the
so much
shop
for that.
bay doors open?
They
I
were
would've just
open,
walked
but I'm
around.
like, I'm not gonna just wander because as someone who works in a shop, the last thing I want is some dude just wandering in and being like, "Hey, where's my stuff at? You got some stuff for me?"
but we all
Yeah, it's
know
a little
somebody
different
who
because,
works
like, they-
there.
I know several people that work there apparently.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I could go in there and be like, "Hey, I know you. Where's my shit?" He'd be like, "I can't give it to you." Be like, "Damn it, this sucks." But
Please.
yeah, please. It's like, no. All right, I tried anyway. So I did not get that Friday. They don't do signature deliveries on Saturday or Sunday.
What the fuck?
So I had to wait till Monday.
Love that.
Rip.
I'm just like, well, fucking, all right, whatever. I guess I'll.
So, question: why don't you have signature deliveries delivered here?
Because here is not where my car is.
Yeah.
So naturally, I didn't know it was signature delivery until it's
Oh,
sent.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
Now, to be
fair.
fair, a package that costs like $2,000. I'm kind of glad it's signature delivery.
I don't know.
But
I just
also
don't
it's like-
understand why you don't have stuff delivered
I don't
here.
understand
Because we don't have-
signatures.
be-
Because it's like you can just write whatever the
Yeah,
fuck.
they
like,
don't give
you're
a
just
fuck.
acknowledging
It's not like the
fucking
delivery.
John
Yeah,
Smith. It doesn't
It's not like the
fucking matter.
fucking
They're still
delivery
gonna give
guy's
it to
gonna.
you.
Can I
It's-
see your ID?
It's a
Yeah.
liability thing.
It is,
all
but
it
like,
is.
yeah,
It's
why
the same
don't you
reason
have
same
shit-
reason you have to sign for a credit card at the
yeah.
store or whatever. It's just like you're agreeing that you approve this
Yeah.
purchase. Like,
But
shut
why don't
up.
you have shit delivered here?
Because-
you still have to drive to your parents to go work on
It's
the
not
damn thing.
easy to put.
Because-
Where do you put the package here? There's no front door.
the post office doesn't deliver here?
That too.
So it's like if I order anything that ships post office, it gets lost.
Yeah.
They deliver it to like the actual post office who's
Yeah.
got terrible hours too.
Well, and I was gonna say, so like Tori orders stuff for the credit union, and so like yesterday she ordered something, and if she ordered it to our house, it was like next day shipping. If she ordered it to the credit union, it was like next Friday.
it's business
It's like,
day.
what the
shit, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
fuck?
Because it has to be within a time window.
Yeah.
They run different routes for business.
Which is
addresses
fair, I
and stuff.
understand, but okay, so that makes
So
sense.
it's like,
Yeah.
plus my mom's home pretty much all the time. So I'm like, are you gonna be
all
home?
the
Are you
time.
gonna be home Friday? Yep. Okay.
Is she gonna be
That-
awake? No.
Apparently not. But not my problem. I guess free package
Gotta-
services.
gotta
free
poke
package.
fun, you know.
Yeah. But anyways, it showed up Monday, and everything was in the
Yeah.
box.
So you did it.
so did you put
Well,
it together?
So you
Uh-oh,
see,
fuck.
Okay. What other part do you need to buy?
so we started putting it together.
ah,
So here it is.
Turb speed.
big.
It is substantially bigger.
Yeah. You can notice that it's a turbo now.
So here's on the exhaust housing.
Yep.
You can see how small this is.
Mm-hmm.
This used to be the same size, and it's about an inch bigger all around. I didn't measure the inlet,
Mm-hmm.
but it's noticeably. The inlet edge of the blade is bigger than the outlet edge of the blade on the
Yeah.
old one. And you have to grind the block down underneath here.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't take a picture of, but there's just like threaded hole like this. There's a threaded hole cast into the block
Yep.
with a web that attaches to it.
Yep.
You have to grind it down to where it meets the web, and it fits fine.
Sure.
So
Perfect.
I had to take a quarter inch or more off the block.
Yeah.
But that was
That's not
relatively
horrible.
easy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what other pictures do I
At least
have
it's
here?
not in like a fucked up weird ass angle.
No, it's really not too bad.
It's like a brand new manifold.
Yeah, no, it's a stock one.
Wow, it looks really good.
That
And
does
it's-
look really good.
Race car stuff,
Hell yeah.
With claw.
you know.
With
But
claw.
Did you replace the studs in it?
yeah, no, I don't think so.
All like the hardware just looks brand. Like this looks like a brand new.
Well, you
reman
got to
engine. Like,
remember.
all
well,
looks
this
brand
is
new.
a spare. Yeah.
yeah.
but it still came out of an engine. I
Yeah,
think the
okay.
exhaust manifold.
Yeah.
This is the one off of the Fiesta engine.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
So I think
yeah.
the hardware. I don't know if it's new or not. I don't remember if I bought hardware or not.
I don't know. It
know.
looks
I don't
really
think
good.
it
That's
did.
all. I was just shocked.
It's shiny.
What the fuck is that?
Considering I've been staring at a fucking 5.4 Tritons,
Yeah.
rusty manifold
Rusty
with the
dog shit.
bolts that'll never come out.
These
I'm like,
might
yeah,
actually
no.
be new.
Yeah.
Or the
Okay.
ones in the other motor were new because the head had been replaced on the other motor.
Oh.
So the studs were brand new.
Okay.
So they
Yep.
definitely were.
What the fuck's that rear pipe?
Rear pipe. This one back
Tubing,
here?
yeah.
This is like some coolant.
And yeah, it's cool.
The heater core is on the driver's side of the car.
In the
This is where it
rear?
comes in.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, here's the
Why
firewall
the
goes
fuck
on the
would
back.
you put it all? Oh,
That's just
no,
where it
no,
fits.
That makes sense.
Because the car is based out of Europe,
Yeah, so
where the
everything's
car is backwards.
So
Kind
why
of. I
make
don't
different tooling and switch
I
the
don't
whole
know.
interior around?
So wait, is the transmission on the?
The transmission on the driver's side. So it's
Oh, okay.
the engine
Yeah.
goes on the passenger side, transmission goes here, and
Okay.
everything flows over top of it, kind of.
Gotcha.
It could be on either side. That's just where it is. But so there's that. And then there's this problem. So here's my wastegate actuator. Here's the rod.
Too long?
And here's where it needs to go to.
Can you zoom in a little bit?
I can zoom in a little bit.
Yeah.
So you can see this hole does not line up with this hole.
No, it does not. And there does not look like there's enough thread slack
This is
in there.
this is
to-
threaded all the way on as tight as it'll go. Not like cranked tight, but like
It's
this is
bottomed
where,
out.
This is where it runs out of thread, is like all the way here.
Oh.
And this is closed. So while this is closed, this hole should be 4 millimeters past it this way to have preload tight on it.
Yeah, that's not
Because
4 mil.
essentially this guy here is a canister with a spring in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a diaphragm for some air pressure just to kind of balance it. But so with it all the way tight and closed, it should be shorter than this stud, not like half of an inch longer.
So could you just cut after
cut
the
the
bolt?
threads and stuff.
Yeah.
I could.
And then chase it with a tap and die. Well, tap.
I could. However, So this kit came from Whoosh Motorsports or Whoosh, I don't know, probably Whoosh, but the owner of the company is an absolute dude.
Yeah. You said this last time.
Because last time I asked him if these were in stock, he got back to me in like half an hour at 7:30 at night.
Yeah.
I sent him a message in this picture. He got back to me in 3 minutes.
Sick.
I'm like,
this dude fucks.
I'm like, I love people who own companies that they're actually passionate about what
they
do.
They just don't. Yeah,
It's
they
like-
don't just leave it to somebody else.
oh,
to
you're the
fucking
guy
deal
that
with PR or
you're the
whatever.
guy that owns the company. I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, I have this random issue, and he's like, yep, that's the wrong clevis. I'll mail you a new one right now.
Ah,
Dope.
sick.
I'm like, sweet.
so when did that come in?
It hasn't.
Fuck.
Here's the short side clevis that I'm supposed to have.
Ah, yes.
So if you see this section here is about like 1.25 inches.
Yeah, that's
The other one is like
fucking
3.5.
The other one is this long.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, Turbo Smart is supposed to unscrew it and put the other one in the box or
And they
whatever.
just didn't.
And apparently they didn't. He's
What
like,
a bunch of fucks.
he's like, this has happened once before. I'm like, of course it's me that has this happen again, but
fair.
Well, at least the dude's fucking cool. About
literally
it.
in minutes. I'm like, you're in Nevada. I'm like, I don't know what time it is there, but I'm like, to answer back within literally minutes of just like, hey, here's some random obscure thing. Am I just dumb?
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, nope, here's the thing. Here's the problem. I'll send you a new one. I'm
Sick.
like, this is great. Like having people who build these parts, know everything about them, and will tell you about them is awesome.
Yep.
So I'm just like, hey, before I modify anything, like, am I missing something?
Am I
here?
fucking stupid,
Like, I know
or
I can
is
be-
there a problem?
I know I can be dumb sometimes. However, but this wastegate was an add-on option for this kit, so I'm like, maybe it just didn't get converted, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I got you.
So he's just like, nope, you have the wrong one. I'll send you one. I'm like,
Sweet.
perfect. So that's where we stopped pretty much. I mean, it's
Damn.
Do you have tracking for that?
yeah, that'll be our Friday.
Okay.
So I'm like, that's not too bad.
So eventually, this will-
one of these days, this
Yeah.
car might get done.
Well,
yeah.
look at it this way: you're doing it correct without copper spray,
Oh, we used a gallon of it. We just like, dunked the turbo in it,
and
keep it
everything's
lubed.
getting done right. So you really shouldn't have
That's
any big fuck ups.
That's
when
the
this thing goes
idea is
in.
that when it's done, it's everything like the sand rail. I got it, and everything on it was a piece of shit.
Yep.
And everything broke, and everything sucked, and the wheels would try to fall off at 80 miles an hour, and little stuff like that. Now it's like I fixed all the things, spent way too much money, and then sold it. This I probably will do the same, but
okay, yeah. Oh, and
Look,
to
we're just waiting for you to get to that Corvette arc of car ownership,
This
and I
is-
can feel
this
it's
is-
going to be nice.
once you hit 300 horsepower, you'll be like, well, what's 4 in a V8 with a 50-50 weight distribution?
but a car that weighs less already.
I did do a little research of my own because
did
I'm
you?
somewhat in the mood to buy a daily driver. Once my house sells,
Fiesta ST.
I'm like, what is the shittiest Fiesta ST go for?
Like 5 or 6
Like,
grand.
turns out like salvage title ones are about $3,500. Pretty beat 200,000 mile plus are about 5 to 6 with a lot of rust on them.
drivable cars are 5 to 6.
Yeah, I'm like, huh, okay. So I'm like, just scroll. All I searched was Fiesta ST. I'm like,
Here you go.
oh, it's like that's the it has rust on it. I looked at this one
But
specifically.
like, for example, like here's like 145,000 miles.
How many does yours have?
I don't know.
Okay,
'Cause, I mean,
I wasn't sure. I'm like,
oh,
I don't know.
When I was at the DMV getting the title done, the lady's like, "How many miles are on it?" I'm like, "Oh fuck."
I don't know.
Zero.
I'm like, I already have the car pulled apart. Like, I don't know what the fucking
Yeah,
odometer
you need
says.
to plug it.
Zero.
I need to plug your ECU in
I'm like,
and put a battery in it.
112,000.
sure.
Fuck it. Run
like,
alligator clips from the
From the
harness
ECU that's
to
missing.
the ECU.
Yeah, no,
The
it's
ECU's
all,
out of. If I turn it on, it will explode.
Yeah,
I
it's not
guarantee.
good.
I'm just like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like,
That was me trying to
Zero.
get the fucking power seats to move in that F-150. I'm like,
Yeah.
how?
I'm like,
how? I don't
I'm like,
know.
I can guess. She's like, that's fine. I'm like,
Yeah.
she's like, no one's gonna check. I'm like, oh, that's
Thank
fair.
God.
But I'm like, I don't know what it is. I'm like, I probably should have thought about that. How many miles?
well.
Fucking, I don't know. Some. I
Yeah.
think my motor has 75,000 though. So,
Yeah. Okay.
but yeah, you can get them for about $6,000 without too
yeah,
much.
but
hassle.
looking through, I was like, okay, you could
God, look
sell
at that
yours
fucking dash.
after it's done
bad.
for probably 15.
I'm thinking
So-
12 would be a pretty easy sell.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
is-
judging by everything else that I saw, like no one else had like a somewhat built car. It was all just mostly stock or on wheels.
Yeah.
And
There is one that I see. I think it's this
like
guy.
moderately low
This
on
is like
miles.
this is 113,000 miles,
Mm-hmm.
but I believe he's also got parts. But he's got the red fucking Recaros,
Ooh.
and
That's dope.
I like them.
I do
He's got
too.
wait, zoom in on the shift knob.
Yep.
what, you got the stick knob?
It's the same as mine.
It's like a foot shorter though. It's probably the same height.
No, I think it's the same height.
It's probably the same one. He's got the red Recaros. I'm like, they look good, but I feel like they're just a motherfucker to keep
Dude's
looking
medicated.
bright.
Fair.
But this one has basically the same same turbo, tuned intercooler,
Ooh,
clutch.
Michelin Pilot Sports.
AS4s. They're all seasons, not
Yeah.
Cup 4s, but like it's basically
gotcha.
this is basically the same car.
Now look up C6s.
Those are expensive. People love their C6.
They're one of
Corvettes.
one, made on this day in
Rare
this color.
Rare, one of a kind.
Mm-hmm.
You see this one for $4,500?
Salvage title.
Yeah,
I looked.
race car,
You know what else
They're
you could
all
buy for
salvage title.
$4,500?
rebuilt title.
A
Oh,
motorcycle.
sorry. Yeah.
To be fair,
Wait, me?
Mm-hmm.
I need reliable
where's
transportation.
my Fiesta
No
ST
offense
bike?
to you,
Hold
but
on.
you're gonna fuck up that reliable
Let me find you a
transportation
sick deal.
real quick.
$6,000 in Michigan.
Okay.
Is this the same one? I don't think so.
But yeah, like
But-
I just laughed at how wrong I was because we were.
You're like, oh,
I
they'll
was
be
like
cheap.
a little. I'm like, you're gonna have 10 grand in this thing, and you might be able to get your money back out of it. I'm like, oh no, you're
Here's
fine.
one. Here's one for
It's
19
okay.
grand.
Yeah,
Like, it's got
20,000 miles on it.
nothing crazy done to
20
it.
miles. Why don't you put the fucking miles in your post?
It won't,
I
let me, it
swear
won't let me
to
click on the
God.
messenger post either.
Oh, it pisses me off.
50,000.
Yeah,
okay. Still, a 50,000 mile car is listed at 19 grand
Yeah, go fuck
with
yourself.
basically no real mods,
Yeah.
just like add-on stuff.
Yeah. Oh no, it pisses me off when people don't put miles. Like especially like in the Cobra group, it's like
On one that matters extremely.
yeah, I'm like, dude, if you have 20,000 mile car, it's 50 grand. If you have a 120,000 mile car, it's 9.
exactly.
There's a big discrepancy here.
Yeah. Here's a tuned up, intercooler, whatever, with 177,000 miles.
Fucking hell.
Still wants 9 grand,
Yeah.
but it's adult owned. Like,
But
yeah,
that-
children
that
can't
doesn't
own
mean
cars, asshole.
shit.
That one isn't rusty either because
It's an
apparently the rust is pretty bad.
It's in Alabama
on some of the northern
Yeah.
cars. The one picture, that black one, the first one you pulled up for Marketplace,
Yeah.
had a lot of rust on the rear quarter.
yeah.
I'm like, ooh,
Yeah, there's
rough.
good looking ones out there.
yeah.
And
Ooh,
there's
that
like
orange. Is
there's pretty
sick.
colors too. Go to like oh, that's like the worst picture of the orange. Like
Fair.
it's like kind of basic orange. That makes it look better.
Better-ish. Decent.
It's
That's the
it's
picture.
it's
Yeah,
a good
that's
color.
better.
57,000 miles
Like
tuned.
a
This and
burnt
that. Like,
orange.
it's
No, I've just been.
it's
I've
got a
been-
name for it. It's
Yeah.
got water on it. So
I
you know
just
how-
been kind of been
Water.
fucking around looking for. I'm like, what's a good like $1,000 to $2,000 car that isn't the Subaru?
you need a
'Cause-
Fiesta.
I was just about to say, I'll
Yeah,
sell you the
no.
shit box.
You need a
no.
Fiesta non-ST, honestly. Like just a
I
a
thought
base
that. I was like,
Fiesta.
yeah, maybe.
Yo, 60
Honestly, no.
bucks?
For as cheap
can
as
get
I've been
'em for-
seeing Fusions, even like ones that need motors. Like,
manual transmission though.
Well-
the automatics in this year range all suck.
no, not a Fiesta. The Fusions. I was
Are
looking
they
for,
the
for Fusions with motor. That need
Are they the
motors.
same transmission though? That
I have
dual,
no
that goofy
clue.
ass dual clutch.
No, Fusions are not dual clutch.
Okay.
Let Nick buy a new car and you buy his.
His is like 30,000 miles. He wants 20 grand for it. No, I can't
And he wants to
afford
spend
it.
like $1,000.
I've been finding like this for that's too much, but like
It's $2,800 OBO.
is a Fiesta. Oh yeah, no, look up a Fusion.
That's
A Fusion,
automatic, yeah.
a Fusion that needs a motor is like $1,500
Good
with like a
lord.
decent interior.
You mean like the one you had, or you want the next gen?
Next gen, yeah, newer gen, I should say. There's a couple of them I'm looking at. I'm like, damn, yeah, fucking $2,500. That's I've looked at this one.
Is this just a down payment number? There are some
Nope.
issues. Oil in the coolant.
Okay,
Yeah.
put a motor in it.
Yeah,
Gas-
Buy one out of the fucking junkyard for
Yeah.
$1,000. You know,
Pull the 1.5, put in a 1.6.
Yeah,
make
exactly.
300 wheel.
fucking
Like
yeah.
this car's so
I'll
nice.
just steal your engine.
Take my spare engine and build it.
Oh, fair. Well, maybe not because I'm.
I'll
poor,
build
but
my spare engine and sell you my regular engine.
fair.
That's already had a bunch of boost ran through it. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
But yeah, no, there's been a lot of like really cheap Fusions. I'm
$2,000?
like, yeah.
It's a down payment number. Currently doesn't run and battery's dead.
Yes,
Let's
I saw
go.
this one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's fucking easy. Yes, it's the one with splitter. It has
Yeah.
gauges. It has like glow shift gauges.
Oh my
Yep, there
God.
it is.
What the fuck?
In a fucking 1.5 Fusion.
But it's a car girl.
Yeah. I
With
know.
I
a
was
check.
about to
Is that a
say,
check engine light?
That is a check
Probably.
engine light. Like
Let's
that looks like a
go.
woman's hand. No
This is. I think
offense,
this was the
but
post
damn.
that got me looking at cheap
Oh, it's got
Fusions.
the poor
I'm like,
people screen though.
I don't care.
I know.
It's a work car.
It's got a K&N intake.
After
though.
driving my
No
truck,
offense, work car. You don't work, motherfucker.
I do now. It sounds like I might
No.
actually have a job till the end of the year. So
that would be
that's good.
awesome.
yeah, that's fucking wild. I
Let's
know.
fucking go.
But
yeah.
yeah, like in the place I'm driving to is a cement factory, So like all the dust in the air
Yeah.
is
It's
like you
gonna
have to use
ruin-
vinegar and water mixed to
Oh,
get it off
God.
the windows and
Because it's
shit.
basic, so you
It's
need acid.
bad. So I'm like, I drove my truck there the one day because the clutch cable. I got a story about the Subaru clutch cable. The clutch cable was fucked up, and I'm like, I'll just drive my
Did it
truck on
finally
Monday.
snap?
It's been fucked up,
No.
to be fair.
You want to know why it's been fucked up?
I
Why
would love
was it
to know.
adjusted all the way
Nope.
out?
Nope. It still has a little bit. But no.
It's got
It's
an
a-
eighth of a turn. It's fine.
It is a brand new clutch, but no, it's just the
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 linkage.
pedal. All the linkages, the bushings. They're all just worn
It's
out.
all
But
garbage, yeah.
do you know
Garbage.
what the retainer clip that holds brake lines into
Oh,
the
yeah.
tabs?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Same exact thing to hold the cable on the Subaru clutch cable.
Okay.
It fell on the floor like that.
One,
Go
I,
back.
I had to say I had
Go. I was
it.
like, go back. You had it.
It was there and then it
Go
disappeared.
back.
God damn it. This one.
Those. Yeah. Any of those.
Yeah.
Yep.
One of these little
Little hose
guys.
clips.
It fell on. I thought it stuck to my shoe or something, and I noticed it on my floorboard 9 months ago.
Oh.
And let
I'm
me
like,
guess. Did you just
oh.
pick it up and put it in the cup holder and
Yep.
not think twice about it?
I put it in the cup holder. I'm like, maybe I'll find out where it goes.
I don't
eventually.
know. This is probably just some random clip
It
for
sat-
some piece of plastic for
the
the
cable.
dash.
The cable sat exactly where it had to be for the last 9 months. Only after I put the radiator in it, the next day the cable started to
moved.
move and make a noise. I'm like, I gotta look at that.
Something's going wrong.
So I look at it. I'm
missing
like,
a clip.
I'm like,
wonder.
I was just gonna zip tie it tight
Oh my
against it. I'm like, it'll
That's
be fine.
That's an approved method.
It's fine.
It's fine.
JB Lockett.
But I looked around. I was
Or
like, you know
JD
what?
Weld.
I grab the clip. I push it in. It starts to go. I'm like, where's my
You
fucking hammer at?
motherfucker.
Oh my
I
God.
fucking send it home. I go to do it. It's the smoothest the clutch has been in almost a year. I'm like, damn.
You're like, no,
Thank
it's
God
gotta
I
be-
kept that. It rolled around in my cup
Mechanic
holder with my
tuning.
chains for a year. But
It's got to have bad linkage. You're like, well, actually, turns out I'm just retarded.
Just missing
Turns
a
out the
fucking
entire
clip.
rest of it, like there's a spring, and in both the spots where the spring goes, it wore through the plastic bushing,
God.
and then wore through the metal that it's now touching.
Jesus Christ.
Like it is so wore out, it's ridiculous.
By all means, it should be dead by now.
Yes.
It just isn't.
That's
somehow.
why the clutch isn't as good as it should be. But I'm
I mean,
like,
that's fair.
I'm like, how do I replace a small plastic bushing? Like, I'd have to find a perfect washer and weld it to
And it's
the
just-
bracket. I'm like, no,
it's just
fuck
never
it. It's
gonna
just
work.
good enough.
Yeah, you can't do anything about
It's
that.
gonna be a rally car the rest of its life, and I'll buy some cheap, shitty shit box like that $600 Subaru in Kentucky
Don't-
that needs a roof cut off of it.
No.
Come on, my Steve Summers itch is just.
You could just buy a Jeep Liberty.
I've been looking at cheap Cherokees too, dude. Cheap, like a $2,000 Jeep Cherokee
All right,
bone
hear me
stock.
out.
Oh, a cab over though.
435 horse? Okay.
That's pretty fucking
That's
good.
That's kind of spicy.
God damn.
Yeah, just daily this guy.
Yeah.
Actually, that big boat next
Actually,
to it looks
yeah,
pretty
that
fucking
right there
dope.
would be pretty sick.
Hello. Ooh,
Yeah,
there's the problem.
You gotta
There's
gut it anyway. Put King Ranch seats in there. Come on. Yeah, that's what you need. Something real dumb.
Yeah, no, I've been like mostly.
buy a school bus.
No.
Good.
No.
Good choice. Good answer.
Yeah, no, I looked at like cheap Fusions and cheap like 97 plus Jeep
cheap
Cherokees. I'm like,
work cars and stuff.
maybe.
Cool
I
save.
need to start looking at cheap houses.
Your identical
I can't-
truck.
I can't buy
This one?
shit until I get
Yeah.
a fucking
Yeah.
garage.
It's a 97, but
Oh, it's rough.
I'm
That
like,
fucker is rough.
I'm like, it's a parts truck. I'm like, maybe I just like.
$250.
I'm like, if I
Fuck.
need something off of it.
yeah,
but I'm like,
one piece.
every
but
Yeah,
it's-
but what are you gonna take off that without snapping it in half? That's a shitload
that,
of rust.
maybe.
yeah,
everything
honestly,
on it. I don't
literally
remember
anything. Axle
Oh,
shafts.
The inside's
Oh,
actually kind of nice.
Fuck.
Everything else is
that
awful.
inside is actually pretty
I'll say
fucking clean.
Axle
The
shafts.
hood is beautiful.
Ooh, yeah.
Everything else is awful.
Yeah, body. Body panels.
Yeah.
The front fenders aren't
Yeah,
bad.
front
Yeah, but
fenders and the
I have
front
to cut them
bumper.
all out
That's
anyway.
fair.
So
Yeah. Headlights, axle shafts, and transfer case. You're in it.
stuff
it's
that,
worth it.
Well, it's not even my transfer case anymore because I changed mine for a Bronco one.
Oh.
So that's useless.
Well,
the axle
yeah.
shafts, I'll put chromos in or put
Fair.
a Super Duty 60 in there instead.
fair.
It's like, damn, I just can't have shit out here. Did I show you this?
Damn.
Where's the good picture?
That bitch clean.
Oh,
hell
I was reading.
yeah.
I thought I was having a stroke reading the title. I'm like,
Yeah.
dual. You mean a
Dual axle
dually?
duals. Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's got.
It's got more
8 tires
It's
in
got
the back.
extra axles
Why can't you just
18.
do that on your truck now?
because then I'd be too cool.
God,
then I'd be
it
like,
is fucking.
I would be
sick.
Matt's off-road recovery if I did that, and I'm
It
not
is
that guy.
So cool.
See if there's anything else. Like I love saving just random
Ooh,
cool
Volvo.
shit. Volvo. Let me find a picture of the
Is it
outside of the
full,
fucking
like,
car.
wagon? It is the
I
wagon.
do love the bricks.
Yeah. First off, picture
Hell
goes crazy
yeah.
hard.
In front of
To
the
the
Silver
strip
Slipper
club.
Saloon, our local strip club.
like beautiful interior.
Damn, I
10
do
grand.
love
Goddamn,
an
dude.
old Volvo
This
wagon
thing's fresh as shit, right?
We love the brick.
with the spoked wheels and everything.
That's
Bone stock.
that's a 302 Ford
Oh,
motor.
it is.
Yeah,
I
it
was
looks
I
bone
was like, that's a
stock.
weird looking like top intake. The strut bar on top of it is.
Yeah, it kind of throws it off.
Yeah.
But then it's a stock 302 out of like a Mustang
Okay, that
With
is
a
so
manual.
worth 10 grand.
with a manual.
Wow, and
big
it-
screen,
Holly?
3
Yeah.
pedals.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
this thing's fucking sweet.
Good
That's
Lord.
a fucking.
Does this
God, I
have
wish I had
audio?
10 grand.
I think it's got some audio. Feeling the exhaust, nice and cold.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
give a fuck
Loves-
about the exhaust. Crank that bitch
Yeah,
over.
Well, he's showing you that it's cold.
That it cold
Oh,
race car.
It's
God
not like
damn.
it's not like ignorantly loud, so you can probably
Oh,
no,
actually
that's
drive
pretty
it.
muffled
but
up
it's-
underneath there.
It's fresh. Got the gold BBSs on it. Oh, like
I want to be this guy's friend at the
like,
very
oh,
least.
shit.
This is the shit I see. I'm like, I'm building a Fiesta, then I see this. I'm like, damn. I'm like,
I'm building the wrong
I'm like,
thing.
I could just sell that and have this. But I'm like,
Just buy a Datsun.
my Fiesta's like 3 times faster than this, but still.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But like, just
If it had a coyote in it,
just oh, it would never fit.
I
I mean, it would fit eventually.
Make it
but,
fit.
yeah,
But as I see stuff like this, I'm like, damn, there's some cool people out there.
fuck yeah,
But yeah, as for that, I don't think anybody else saved. It's like sick as
yeah.
fuck.
So what?
But
You're
anyway.
you're planning to do turbo on your car this weekend?
No, this
Or-
weekend's rally
Oh,
weekend.
this is fair. Yeah.
So I will be at Byron from basically Saturday morning until Sunday night. So I will get nothing done. And the
Fair.
parts, well, the parts show up Friday. So
Yeah.
they were going to show up Saturday, so I wouldn't be able to do anything anyway till Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
But oof,
Gee.
it sounds like they're going
Bless
to be here
you.
Sunday, or they'll be here Friday. Sunday night, I'm definitely not doing shit.
Oh god, yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
probably
next week.
Monday or so we'll be able to get,
Sick.
because we need to get the wastegate put on before we put it in the car.
Yep.
So it's on the back side of the motor
Yup.
up against the firewall
Of
where it's
course it is.
impossible to work on it.
Yup.
So
That's
it's
what I
like-
figured.
So pretty much that has to get done before anything else gets too far,
Yeah.
because
Is it just you going up? Oh, your
me
parents?
and Michael,
Oh, okay.
and then Emily's gonna come watch. Jessica and Logan are come watch.
Oh, gotcha.
Other than that, I think that's pretty much it.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Yeah, I was.
I'll tell everybody I said
'cause you guys aren't showing up.
Well, I had
You could
ambitions
come-
until
So you could come watch for free, but
Yeah.
it's still a lot of driving for
Yeah.
nothing exciting.
pretty much.
I
Yeah, I'm
enjoy
hoping to
it.
hoping
My
to get the
car's
transmission
just a
put in
piece
on
of
Saturday.
shit.
Stock
the
all-wheel
stupid
drive only has
F-150.
2 people in it right now. Just saying.
Yeah, I know. Are there enough? There's at least 3 more events, right?
Who's,
This would be a
This
4?
is event number 4 out of 7.
Okay,
who's
so I have to
in
make
stock
all the
all-wheel
last ones.
drive right now?
Michael, and then
Yeah, well, okay, so it's pointless.
oh, there's a no. This is the last one. Hold on, this is
Yeah.
event 3. I'm like, wait, there's more, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to get to it that quickly without a bunch of. I do know how to get to it actually. Hold on. Go to my mail.
But yeah, I
Let's scroll down to
turns out I had $0 in my account and $0 left on my credit, essentially.
Yeah, that's not really a great time to
Yep.
spend a bunch of.
So I'm like, you
Samesies.
know, it's $80 to enter, probably
just to enter.
Yeah.
That's not
it's 20
including-
bucks to camp.
Yep.
Yeah,
Call it $50 to $100 in food over the weekend.
yeah, it adds up.
Yeah.
rather
I'm like,
quickly.
fuel for my truck because that's also
Yep.
almost empty.
Yeah,
I'm like,
some
you
fuel
know,
for the car. Yeah, it just
maybe we just skip this one.
Yeah.
and I'll just make all the rest.
well, if you're gonna be in the points running,
Yeah,
your top 4 events will count,
yeah.
and you have to be an SCCA member for your points to count.
I could. Yeah, I was playing. If I made this one, I was going to join.
Right.
But like, I'm just gonna keep.
Do you
that
have
same momentum?
You have
next.
1.
Yeah.
There'll be 3 more after this.
Yeah,
There'll
just
be
have to make
5,
all the
6, and
next
7.
3.
Yeah. If you make
Yep.
all of them, you could be in the running. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, stock all is just Michael and then Lucas DeShane, who I don't think is raced
What?
before.
When is the October one?
I will
Hold
check.
on.
Because I have a wedding then, and I'm hoping it's not the same day.
It will 100%. Well, it's on Sunday. Is the wedding on a
Oh,
Sunday?
fair. Yes, it should be. Okay. We're
It's
good.
October 5th and 6th.
Okay, good. I think it's like the 19th or
Oh, yeah.
21st or something.
That is
Yeah.
the weekend of the SCCA Nationals.
Sick.
So you shouldn't be going to those anyway. But
Joke's on you. When I
Not even
win
an
my
SCCA
division,
member.
when I win my division locally,
Well, currently there's only 2 people in stock all-wheel drive. Michael and then Lucas DeShane, who I don't think I've seen race before. He's in a Subaru Outback as well, so we'll
Hell
see
yeah.
what that is. Stock front's got 5 people in it.
hell yeah.
Ben, who is my Mini Cooper S rival, 2 guys in the Sentra Spec V, which is just sick, and an 02 Golf GTI, which I mean that could be kind of cool.
Hell yeah.
Rear-wheel drive's got 4 dudes in it. Well, 4 people, not.
Do you
all
want
dudes
the camera bag and everything?
I probably, since I'll do practice and the day, I'll probably have time to actually set it up, get it figured out this time.
Cool.
So yeah, I could take it in Insta 360 and do some cool stuff. But
Yeah.
trying to see if there's anything like wild popping up. But all this is the pretty much the usual crowd, which is good.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a Ranger.
Oh, yes.
So
Hell yeah,
the
good for
2007
fucking that guy.
Ford Danger Ranger. These are the guys that bring the cheese curds, I believe.
Oh, so they're finally fucking coming.
Gibbsville cheese. Shout out
Damn
Gibbsville
it.
cheese. Apparently they provide cheese curds. And there's 2 guys in the UTV
Can you
class.
can you hold like a just
No.
a couple so we
Nope,
can try them
can't.
here?
Nope.
Damn it.
2 guys in the UTV class who are not the 2 guys who are normally in it. So
Oh yeah, there's 2 different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, a
There's a
Yamaha.
Yamaha, like-
Oh, it's in the blue.
yeah, Yamaha's blue is one of the best blues.
It really
to be
is
fair.
a very gorgeous
Other than Ford's
blue.
like nitrous blue or whatever they call it.
That also is
But
a
like
very nice blue.
that's hot. And the other one.
That's the
This
one.
is the same
Why-
one.
Yep.
What was that model? A Y?
A
Yamaha's got some
YXZ.
weird ass fucking
Why it's
naming.
this is
schemes.
the sequential shift 6
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I know
Yeah,
the
the
Honda
YXZ
Talon has the dual
1000.
clutch 6
Yeah.
speed. I don't know if
Yeah,
they
no,
said it
this
yet.
is that's a slap shift.
Sweet. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty much the usual suspects.
Hell yeah.
A couple of guys at practice I don't think are racing. There's a Mazda 3 in there.
Ooh, neat.
And other than that, that's most of the things
Nice.
for rallying. So as of right now, Michael has 1 car to beat. I have 4. And 1 that I haven't seen before. So it'll be there
Hell
could be
yeah.
another 2 more victories coming up. So we'll see.
Nice.
But that's where that's at.
Nice.
Fun.
Did I have anything else to mention? No. And then Monday, back on the Fiesta project. Hopefully get some
Yeah.
Progress.
progress done on that.
Yeah.
Probably get some doing more thinking on the red truck, trying to figure out all the stuff because the rear needs disc brakes because the drums are pissing me off. And the
Yep.
brakes sucks when you do hydro boost. And while I'm going to do that, I need to change to discs.
Yep.
So hypothetically, so it's a Sterling 10.25 rear axle.
Mm-hmm.
The 10.25 and the 10.5 are basically they're the same carrier with different gears on them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I can get the e-locker out of a 10.5 Sterling and put it in there.
Which I'm guessing is easier to get your hands on.
Out of a junkyard. Yeah.
I mean,
their factory. Yeah.
Compared to my stock housing, that's already fine. But it's a stock electronic locker for a couple $100 as opposed to buying
an aftermarket one
that
for thousands.
starts at $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know if I could.
Have you seen someone retrofit one?
I mean,
Apparently, there's ways to do it.
you're
now.
already
for a while
there.
there
I
wasn't.
literally haven't done any research on it. I'm sure I know people are using those axles.
Yeah.
Whether or not they're retrofitting that,
I think
into
most
others,
people aren't doing
I don't
that.
know. Yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like, I could, but I've just
Yeah.
been kind of bouncing that idea around as well. I'm probably not gonna try to do anything crazy before New Year's
Yeah.
run, and I'll do stuff after
Yeah.
that. But it's like
It's
I'm-
crazy that I'm shooting for.
for
hangover run.
maybe being ready.
Yeah.
Now that you're working. that
Yeah,
would
I'll
help
say
a lot, but
yeah. I'm hoping to not be poor.
Speaking of
soonish.
winter activities, when's snowbird hunting?
We need to like book that now.
Okay,
I thought
I'll
you were,
be
I thought you were
honest.
poor.
I am.
I am.
but that's in the future.
I don't know which one of you I
I
was
can
talking
save
to, but
to
both.
that.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
no,
not like, hey, it's
like
next weekend.
February is the prime month.
Okay.
You need to be
do it
booked
in.
out ahead of that
Yeah,
for quite a
you
bit.
like
What do
you
you mean
need
by
to be doing
booked
that in
out?
August.
You need to
September.
rent your spot
Yes.
in the blind
Yeah, there's tens of thousands of people who want to do this,
Oh,
so
okay.
because it's easy.
you have to
So
find a company
I
to do it with.
Have to text Mike
and buy
be like,
several
hey,
shotguns. Yes.
Yes.
Well, I got the pump.
That's not what you want.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
should do
One,
something
that
else.
thing's miserable to shoot as it is.
No, it's not. I love that fucking.
You're shooting
shotgun.
3s or 3.5 double Bs.
all day
Yeah.
for like.
If
like
you have a
30
good
rounds in
day,
a
you're
row.
gonna shoot 50 birds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'll get sore from that.
I mean, I'm not saying that like that's gonna be my main gun. That's gonna be fuck. I'm out and switch.
that's why you buy 2 semis and bring both of them.
Yeah, you buy one semi-automatic with an extended tube. You have 25 rounds in it,
Yeah, you just
and you hurry
load
the
them
fuck up and reload it in the meantime.
You just learn how to quad load like the race guys do and fucking throw 4 in a quarter second somehow.
Yeah, it's nuts.
They'll fill a whole tube and like click, 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 click. It's full. Like, what the fuck? Speaking of random gun stuff, have you guys seen that Brandon Herrera has finished the AK-50V
Yes.
fucking 4 or
Yeah.
whatever?
Yeah.
And did you see that it got stolen and put
Yes.
into Call of Duty?
Yep.
I watched that video last night. I'm like, damn, that's kind of sick, actually.
I
Like,
saw the
Yeah.
clip of it and I'm like, I would be fucking pissed.
He built a 50 caliber or 50 BMG, which is the big dog 50 caliber, in an AK platform, which has never been done before.
According to Call of Duty, was an RPK conversion,
Yes. Which is just not
which
even
there's
possible.
yeah.
No.
I mean, there's just no way. The sizing of it in general,
He kind of went through
in
it
every
all
direction
in
is
his
just
video
not
or whatever.
even close.
None of these pictures are accurate or recent. There we go. That's the one I wanted.
It's so good.
It turned out fantastic, but it's like it's been finished for like 2 weeks and it's already in the new Call of Duty. It's like,
Yeah.
damn. I'm like,
And how many years has he been working on this? 2,
like
3?
7 or 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a long time since he like didn't
Yeah.
look like this dude.
Yeah.
He used to look like a child
Well,
when he
he's
started
our
this.
age, so he was 18.
I think he's a hair older than us, but still pretty
He's,
close. Pretty
he's,
close.
he's like a year.
not much.
Yeah, I think he's like 28 or something.
Yeah, he's either a year or like a year and a half older than us, I want to say.
Yeah, I want to say he's 28.
That's kind of what I was. Yeah, 28.
Yep.
Listed at 5'10". Yeah, right. Calm down, Brandon. Anyway, but yeah, I had just seen that the other day. I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny. Like it got stolen immediately, put in a Call of Duty. It's like,
Yep.
I'm like, damn, are you supposed
Well,
to be
they've only recycled every in the video Brandon made. He literally played on Shipment, which is it is from Call of Duty 4.
Yeah, COD 4 Modern
From
Warfare.
what is that? 2008, 2010? Modern Warfare 1. No, yeah, no.
It's COD
Modern
4 Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
It was
08,
from
2010.
07.
07,
November
pretty
of 07.
good. Yeah.
Pretty close.
So, yeah, it like they've recycled it 4 separate times.
for 17 years
Yeah.
at this
Yeah.
point. And now,
Yeah.
to be fair, it's a good map.
It
Oh,
is a
yeah.
But
good
it's
map.
like,
But
Jesus.
like it's such garbage game and you can't add
Because-
any new value to it.
that they're just rehaving all the old maps
Yeah.
because all the new ones are shit.
Well, and then the fact they went into the future and now they're coming back.
because
and
everyone hated all the future bullshit.
Yeah.
it was a little bit too
Like,
much.
no, let's stay with modern times. That's good.
It went
enough.
future, but it wasn't as good as Halo. so
Just
everybody said,
remaster
"Stop."
World War II again. I want to fucking
They did.
burn
They made
some
they
Nazis.
Made, they made COD World War II and it sucked.
Yeah.
Did you not know
Wait,
that?
no, what was? Oh, World at War. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
different
Yeah.
different World
Yeah,
War.
no. Bring back
Yeah, they
World at
already did.
War and let me burn some Nazis
Nazis.
or some. Was it Nazis or Japs?
It's always
it
Nazis.
was Japs.
It's both.
It was on the
I don't
island.
know. I haven't played World at War,
I
old
love
do you
that
think I
fucking
am?
Game.
but still. So yeah,
Burn them out.
but yeah, I'll be
Such
back
a good mission.
back on the Fiesta next week, hopefully.
Nice.
Do you guys have anything? Marcus, you sent me a picture.
I have a picture.
He has a singular thing that he has done.
I made
is
deli
this?
peppers again.
What's that?
You know my
Sandwich peppers.
Oh, okay.
peppers that
He
I did
does
last
not,
year?
but
No,
continue.
I don't eat fruit. or
Okay, what do you
vegetables.
have
fruit.
here in this picture? Please explain it, because the audience can't see your picture.
What the fuck you mean? Oh wait, why is that? Is that distorted on your screen too?
Probably.
Yeah.
Distorted on my phone?
Is your
What the
phone
fuck?
camera broken?
I
that'd
hope
be
not. Hold on.
that'd be or just sent one bad pixel.
I did send one bad line.
That's
Look,
hilarious.
it's fine on my phone.
That's actually
That's really
hilarious.
weird.
Yeah, this random line through the screen
Yeah,
is
whatever.
is not there on
Yeah,
his phone.
so
So what do you have here?
I got a bunch of peppers that
Hold
I put
on.
into jars.
We're done talking about that.
Okay.
What is this?
That's my flask.
While you're making peppers?
Yeah, that's empty
Oh, no.
because I'm out of booze.
Well, that's a damn shame. Anyway,
It
go back to your
is.
peppers.
Yeah, so I made deli peppers. Excuse me. Made deli peppers and
Okay, what
last
is a
night-
deli peppers?
It's
All right.
you know like when you go to Subway and you get like the banana peppers.
I don't get banana peppers.
Okay,
So no.
I like
Again, I
banana
don't
Are they made of bananas?
things.
They're pickled peppers.
Peter Piper?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Sure.
I don't know.
I figured as much.
Yeah. So I made those from my
Okay.
recipe that I've
How did
tweaked
how
to
did
myself.
you make those? What do you do? Do you
Yeah.
just pickle them?
well, so you wash them, you cut them all up, you dice them, you take the seeds out and everything, and then you put them into jars. Then you mix the brine and you put the brine in
Okay.
there.
So it is a lot like pickling, just with extra
it's pickling,
de-peppering.
except without cucumbers. It's peppers.
Cucumbers.
Yeah,
Fair.
it's a refrigerator pickling.
Cucumbers are so fucking good.
Ugh. Cucumbers are fucking disgusting.
That's crazy.
Fucking love me a good pickle though.
They're the same.
No,
They're not
different.
but Whatever.
And
Well,
then yesterday I said fuck it because I was in the garden, which funny enough, so you know my little area of sweet corn that I grew?
yeah,
You want to guess how many ears I got?
6.
1.
Damn,
Okay.
I was
Well,
close. Price
technically,
is right.
technically I got 2, but the squirrels got to one of them.
Did you cross-pollinate your own corn, or did you just let it naturally do
I
it?
just let it go.
Yeah, you can't do that when you have a small field.
Well, here's the
I told
issue
you
too.
how. I told you exactly how to do it.
So when I asked you about that,
It was already too late.
yep,
You fucking.
and then that wind came and knocked half of it over.
What brand was your seed? Better not have been
Burpee.
Pioneer. Oh, better not have been Pioneer. Their shit falls over all the time.
Fuck Pioneer seed.
Well, speaking of Marcus, want to go to my picture?
No, I wasn't
Oh,
done yet.
caught
you
him.
I
fuck.
forgot you had one.
I caught
Oh,
him
This one?
running like a retard.
Well, I mean that's normal.
to the
I mean,
left.
that's yeah.
yeah.
There he is.
So on the
fuck
screen
was
here,
that?
we have a
This is Friday. So
18
you can tell by the
to 20
gigantic
foot
fire.
tall fire at my Hennepin property.
You didn't take one picture of the aftermath of
Nope.
this?
Everybody was.
Sick.
I literally I watered it all down, didn't see any red coals. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna leave because it's 12:30.
You haven't
at
been
night.
back all weekend?
Nope. No, I
Oh.
just- yeah.
Yeah, your garage is gone.
Okay.
Anyway.
But yeah, so I had a big old brush pile and I wanted to get rid of it, and I didn't even give Michael the
It doesn't-
can full of diesel. He just took it
it just
and
works
just
like that
spread
sometimes.
it all over the pile.
he
And
used
I was like,
about
hey, I wanted
half.
to only do this half.
And let
That
it
way,
burn away.
the other
It's
half
all
that's-
gonna burn eventually.
Yeah, but the other half that's halfway down the hill that I can't put out that
Mm-hmm.
because I can't reach it with my hose. I'm like, yeah, I don't really want
Yeah,
to.
all
your
this-
hose that has like half pressure.
Yeah.
It's because it was 100-foot long hose, and it was just
And
giving
I
up.
I also have like a 2-inch main that where the house was is not capped off yet because
Ooh, yeah.
I've dug
You
a
can't
4-foot
find it?
hole and I can't find it still. It's still deeper.
Rip.
So I'm like, yeah, I don't know how much of a. I just need to keep digging until I find it. But
Fair
it's a
enough.
bitch.
It was a pretty solid fire. It was
was
hot.
a
You could
decent
see where the
fire.
chairs are.
Yeah,
They
we
were-
didn't sit in those.
We had to scoot them back further.
Yeah,
like
it was
over
about
here.
double that distance.
It was hot.
Yeah.
Like by the time it was like almost midnight, we could get this close.
Me and Andy
Yeah.
played firefighter.
Yeah, I sweated a lot.
You sweated it?
Yeah, I eventually we eventually got it down to where I could not see any more red coals. I knew it was gonna like evaporate the water
Eventually.
off and just simmer, but
Yeah.
I'm
It's just
I'm
knocking it
friends with my
down.
neighbor on Facebook now, and he never sent me a message like, "Hey, your shit's still burning."
Hey, your house is or your
So-
building's on fire.
Yeah, so it must be okay.
As you see your phone light up, you're like, oh fuck.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, what was that? Friday or Saturday?
Friday,
was
because I had left
Friday
UPS.
night.
Got
Oh
home.
yeah, you said that you were running around and shit.
Yeah, and then Michael met me at my house. We went to Koi, got some sushis.
Yep.
Then
Yep,
came
yep, yep.
back, split off, and
Sushi
came
and
there.
sashimi.
Yeah.
Some sushis. Other
Yeah.
Michael got some octopus.
It was
Oh
good.
yeah.
Like
fuck, I don't
raw?
know. I don't know. No, it was cooked, I believe.
Oh,
But
So calamari.
Yeah, it was kind of last minute. Chloe said
it's not
something
deep
about wanting a bonfire. I'm like, oh, I need to go burn that shit. Which it is like a quarter of the size of what it used to be,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm gonna pull all the logs that are hanging off the
Back
hill,
in.
and kind of
pull them up towards
all
where
the
the
stuff.
actual like where
Yep.
this flame is.
Yep. A second
And,
burn.
yeah, and then I can also start bringing more logs and shit over from behind the garage.
just
And,
reset.
You still
all
have
the
more
fire.
that are on the
oh,
ground?
I have
He has an entire timber.
I have my
field.
44-foot trailer full.
Jesus.
Like yeah, it's
Why
a
don't
lot.
don't you have a fucking chainsaw? Cut the fucking logs in half.
Yeah,
But
I
there's
do.
Still, there's
I've
twice
brought-
as many logs.
I bet.
Yeah,
I bet
but you
that
could pile
pile.
them double as high.
It burned twice as high.
I don't have a machine to push it. I have to have Matt
Well,
whenever he's
yeah,
available come
but-
over and push it up, which he did before this.
yeah.
But
good on
he,
him.
I bet there's 12 5x8 trailer loads.
Good lord.
on
into
that
little
pile
pile.
there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
It started off as nothing there, and except
So-
for like there was some trees there. I just started piling them on.
You
on top
can't
of
really
it.
see it in this picture, but behind the fire, there's
Over
sand
here?
and dirt.
Okay, that was sand and dirt. I was like,
Yeah,
Like this back here.
No,
no,
left.
behind, like directly behind.
yeah, like
Oh,
right.
yeah,
Okay, where you
Yeah.
couldn't see anyway.
So while that was burning, I'm like, Jesus, fuck, Andy, this is a shitload of ash.
No,
sitting
yeah, no,
Oh,
here.
I
it's
thought it
just
was
dirt and
pre-burnt
sand.
ash.
Yeah, it was
That-
like
Okay.
That
fuck.
did you see where Michael parked? It's right next to the telephone.
Yeah.
Not
pole.
really.
I did. It's
yeah.
basically straight behind where the camera is. To be fair.
Yeah, it's on the very corner of the garage, like like angled off,
Okay.
diagonally off.
Yeah.
There's a telephone pole, which is like my inline power. I have my meter there. The guy dumped sand and dirt there. On the it'd be if you're looking at the
what
pole, the right,
purpose?
just to have extra.
Oh, okay.
They had a pool and they had
Ah.
like shit around, but I couldn't get my trailer to the backside of my garage easily. I had to like snake around.
Gotcha.
I had to snake around my spigot, my well, and that telephone pole.
So you just had
or
Matt-
I just got rid of those piles and I can
Yep,
drive right
moved
through
them.
it because there's no trees.
So you just
on that
moved,
side of it.
basically moved that pile.
Yeah,
over
I'm
to
like,
the
I don't
side.
want this shit here anyway. I actually told Matt, my neighbor, who has a Kubota, I'm like, throw that shit over the hill. Like, I don't need it.
Yeah, just
He's like,
dump
no,
it.
it's good. Like, I'll come by and take it. And at some point, I'm like, you better fucking hurry because it's in my way now.
You're like, I don't want it at all.
But whatever. But yeah,
Sure.
so that's out of the way so I can get back there easily. And like I said, Michael parked there
Yeah.
the night of the fire.
Gotcha.
Sweet.
But yeah.
Fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good fire.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hung out
Absolutely.
till about midnight. Drove home way too tired. I was not.
Yeah.
I set the cruise at 40 on the way home. Like I wasn't drunk. I was just like,
I heard you leave quietly. I'll be
yeah.
honest.
I'm just like,
Oh, and you didn't pick up my ratchet strap, did you?
So-
Yeah.
Backtracking here on
Okay.
the
Yeah.
way to Andy's. we
I
had to
brought my
drive through-
lawnmower.
God damn it! Shut the
I
fuck
brought.
up
I'm just
for
saying.
2
I brought my
goddamn minutes.
lawnmower.
God damn.
God damn it!
Did you bring your lawnmower?
Boy, ain't right.
I did.
Okay, now we know.
So, drove through Florida on the way to Andy's.
Florida.
Florida,
Yeah.
I know.
jackass. And I was like, oh fuck! There's a ratchet strap on the road, and I got to Andy's, and Andy had just lost 2 weeks ago. You lost the ramp.
Oh yeah.
Off the
So I
trailer.
was like, oh, Andy, haha, did you lose the rat strap? And he's like, yes, I did. And I was like, was it orange? He's like, yep.
Used to be.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh!
oh, okay. No,
Another
shut
point.
the
Yeah,
fuck
sorry.
up.
I just remembered something. Go ahead.
So on the way back home, I slowed down and like looked for it. It was fucking gone.
Yeah, someone
Yeah.
must have picked it up.
Got
yeah.
stolen.
Yeah, because I
Free
slowed down
ratchet
too. I'm
strap.
like, I bought 8 ratchet straps today.
Did you go to Rural King?
Yes, I did.
And get the red ones?
The Providence brand.
They're like fucking $6 for
they're
4 or something.
10 for 4.
Yeah, I have
That's a
4.
good
I
fucking
bought a
deal.
pack.
I bought 2 pack. I'm like, I looked because there's like just a mountain of those.
Yep.
You look at the other like
The other
like
brand
other
ones.
brands and shit. It's like 2 for fucking 20. I'm like, I don't care if they're junk.
Fuck yourself.
Fucking 8 for $20. Dude.
I'm gonna ruin
There's
them.
no way I'm
It's,
skipping that.
It's the one and only time it's cheaper than Harbor Frieght. Theirs
Yeah.
are 4
Oh,
for
dude,
like
yeah.
16. I'm like, these are great.
yeah,
Like,
they
I've-
look good. Like they're not bad quality at all.
I have warped one of them a little bit.
Yeah.
but I was
But at
asking
that price
for it.
point, who fucking cares?
well, they're also decent because they're the rubber tipped. Like we're on the ratcheting one.
Yeah, they're
like,
semi decent.
The other ones I have are just metal, and you're like cutting your hand, like cranking on it. It's like, dude, these are fucking
Yeah,
good.
I use them at work all the time to like pull parts into alignment.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I'm like, if they get melted, who the fuck
gives a
cares?
shit?
I've
Yeah.
melted 2 of them in half several times.
Yeah,
And
literally.
it's, like,
And the way
great
I'm burning, I've burned through probably 4 ratchet straps over the last month.
from losing most of them.
Well, 2.
Two.
No, one of them ripped
That happens.
because it got
sure.
caught up in the steering linkage of the mower, so it just
yeah.
fucking ripped.
Yeah.
That's fair.
There's no good place to crank down on the front of the mower.
No, not really.
Like it really just sucks.
Gotta make one.
On the back, I'm not going to put them on the back anymore. I'm going to go over top of the footwell
The deck,
essentially
or
because I
the
also have my
foot
stake
deck.
pockets that my ramps slide into right there. So I'm holding down my ramps and the middle of the mower.
Yeah.
That'd
so,
be all right.
yeah, and it's also in park with
Yeah.
the foot brakes.
But no, we've got several sets of those ratchet
Yeah.
straps because they're
there
they're
was
cheaper than
something
any
else,
of them,
too.
and they're way better.
There was something else too that I was like,
Were you at Rural King and found other
Yeah.
stuff?
yeah, it was another Providence brand thing. It was a tire repair kit
Okay.
in a case for $10.
Okay, yeah.
It had like 4
rubber cement, the
4 inner
plugs.
4 inner patches, 8 plugs, cement, tools, and a case for $10.
All
I'm
into,
like,
one.
I'm like,
fitting
I
case.
have random shit all scattered throughout my pack out. I need to buy this
You
little
put it-
$10 case.
just that way that it's self-contained.
yeah,
Like,
it's, my tire changing kit is here inside of my pack.
yeah.
out.
Hey, oh, this tire's got a problem. Here's my kit. Do
Yes,
whatever with it.
exactly.
Instead of just having like,
Yeah,
my
I
cement
didn't-
knocked over and glued itself.
Yeah,
shut
I didn't
and-
pick that up, but I'm like, God damn, like I need to.
Or at least
It's
make
like
your
when I
own.
have a spare $10, but I'm like, God damn, that's a really good
or just
deal.
make a
dude.
little case yourself and just
Yeah.
have it all filled in there or something. But
Yeah, but I'm like, God damn, that's really convenient. But I was just walking around. I had my arms full of shit. I'm like,
you're
I
like,
don't need a cart.
I don't need a
I
cart.
needed a tub of towels, a couple of extra, like I need 5-inch and 6-inch, 1/4-inch bolts. I need like 4 of them.
sure,
just
just
to
some
have,
random shit. Yeah.
A new grease gun tip because mine was screwed up.
Yep.
And then I looked for ratchet straps. I found them. When I found
Grabbed
the tire
two more,
the
and then-
tire repair kit, I'm like, I don't have room, and I shouldn't spend
You
it
want to
anyway.
like set all your stuff down, go grab a cart, come back, fill it all back up.
I'm like, I know. I told myself, I'm like, I will come back for that at some point.
I'll be back for you, tire repair kit.
Literally, but there was a bunch of shit. Oh, and I bought a winch cover
Yeah, it's probably not the worst thing to have
for my
the
trailer. Yeah, because
yeah.
I'm like, it's just kind of sitting
It's just
there. Like
in the
it's old
element.
already. Like I'm like, I should really do something about that.
Yeah, I almost goofed earlier. That would have been Tuesday, I think. I was like, I need a 1/2-inch torque wrench.
Yes.
The one we have here at the shop is a 3/8.
Yes.
So when you get to 100 foot-pounds, it gets kind of crunchy and unhappy.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yep.
it like limits at like 105.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it'll like click and then pop.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, I need to do something else. So I'm like,
Yeah.
it doesn't need to be good. I'll just go to Harbor Frieght, get like a generic,
Quinn.
Icon or Quinn.
Yeah.
like
Or yeah.
one of the good
Icon.
ones.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm like, this week's their going out of business parking lot sale like it is
Yes.
every week.
Yeah.
40% off Icon ratchet.
I saw that.
and I'm
yeah.
like,
does
oh,
that include?
it doesn't say it doesn't or that it does. So I'm like, is a torque wrench technically a ratchet?
Most of them.
It's made by
yes.
Icon and it has a ratchet. in
As
the
long
head.
as they scan it and it works, like I don't know.
So I'm like, well, fuck it.
I was thinking the same thing because I have a DeWalt 3/8 torque wrench.
That's the same exact one we have.
okay. Yeah, I'm like it
Twist
works.
handle, it comes in a little case or whatever.
Yeah, like it works. Like it's
It's good for like up to 80
Yeah, but no, I do
pounds.
need a 1/2 inch one.
doing
It's up
lug-
to like 250.
Yeah, doing lug nuts with it is not good enough.
Yes,
so I'm like,
exactly.
okay. So I started to drive to Peru. I'm like, because we have the Inside Track Club
Yes,
membership. So we get
yes,
the
yes.
sale earlier in the week.
Yep. I officially am on that now.
It's
as well.
honest- it's so
Yeah,
worth
it.
it,
It is.
but-
Yeah.
I drive about halfway there and I'm like, is that expired? I'm like, I don't know the last time I've used it. I'm like, it expired on the 10th. Today is the 13th. I'm like, God damn it. I'm like,
damn.
I'll have to renew it. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just go home. And I'm
Oh,
like,
your membership. You're saying.
yeah, the
Oh,
membership
yeah.
expired. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
all right, whatever. I'll go back Friday and get it. And I'm like, I should have just renewed it while I was there.
Yeah,
But I'm like,
whatever.
whatever. So it's like $130 for the Icon 1/2 inch one.
Yeah.
It's a split beam. So you set it on the side, you don't twist the handle.
Yeah.
Apparently those are great because you can leave them torqued and they won't wear
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
they won't
yeah.
wear the spring down.
Yep.
Which is the same as the snap-on one we've had at home for 20 years
Yeah.
and it's always been perfect.
Yep.
So I'm like, great, I'll just go buy that. I'm like, oh god, I fucked up and had to turn
Yeah,
around.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
I gotcha. Yeah. No, I was literally looking at those too when I was in Harbor Frieght earlier.
but the sale is for everybody, like Friday through Sunday. I'm like, well, I'm gonna be busy fucking Saturday and Sunday. So I'm like,
Yeah.
so tomorrow I'm gonna like run up there and grab that and be like, hey, does this count as a ratchet? They'll be like, no. I'll be like, but it ratchets. They'll be like, but it's a torque wrench. I'm like, okay, but it ratchets, right?
Yeah.
They'll be like,
Yeah, I bought Quinn line wrenches, just like you with your crow's foot. I was like, I need to buy line wrenches because I'm sick of rounding off all my lines.
yeah, here's the wrench I was talking about, by the way.
Yeah. Yep.
But like, you turn this dial on the side to set this meter, and it works off that.
Yep.
But it's the exact same as our Snap-on one at home. It's just not 20 years old.
Yeah.
I would buy one of those if I could find one. To be
Yeah.
fair, I have seen them used for like $50 or $60.
That's not
Oh,
bad,
what with the
yeah.
crank handle on the side?
The side,
instead
yeah,
of the twist?
it's called a
Oh,
split beam.
So much fucking better.
Well, plus
Yeah.
when you use a split beam, Marcus was in the bathroom, so he missed
Yeah.
all this. Split beams you can leave torqued and they don't wear the spring out. Where when you twist the handle, it leaves the spring tensioned. It'll
Yeah.
get
So
the
it
torque
fucks it
off.
up. Yeah.
So I could have set this to 100 because I'm constantly doing lug nuts and stuff at 100.
Yeah.
Our 3/8 DeWalt one here does not like 100 foot-pounds. It constantly pops and shit. So I'm like, this is 40% off this week. And I'm like, well, that'd be perfect for what I need. I need a 1/2 inch one, this, that. It was only on 40% off during the week for the Inside Track Club membership. Ours expired on the 10th. I went to get it on the 13th.
Fuck.
I drove halfway there. I'm like, I bet ours is expired. I'm like, sure is. So
Yeah.
now Friday I'll go grab one of these guys
Nice.
and be like, so would you call this a ratchet? The sale is 40% off Icon ratchets. Is a torque wrench a ratchet?
90% of them ratchet.
It has a ratcheting head,
Technically, but no, not really.
but it doesn't list the exclusions
Yeah.
on say on
Like
the
I said, as
sale.
long as they check the coupon, like all they do is they have a little sheet there that they
They scan
buzz
it.
their little scanner with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I was
So-
looking at the coupon. I'm like, does it list the exceptions?
Oh,
like
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
that
yeah.
doesn't count. Like
Yep.
torque wrenches are exempt or something. But it's like
Yep.
it doesn't list it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, it's made by Icon and it ratchets. Fucking, what do you want from me here, huh? You know. So I don't know. We'll see.
If not, it's still not bad.
If still, it's like
Honestly, I've given up actually caring about trying to find good tools anymore.
just buy like okay
The
tools and
convenience,
deal
the
with it.
convenience of Harbor Frieght. I literally like sockets and shit and like just a handful of stuff. I'm like, why am I going out of my way either online or to like find something decent? I know I can go there and get it. Just go and get like
Yeah, it's
it's easy enough.
They have real hours. They're not going out of business like Sears. So you can't warranty
exactly.
It. Like,
it's like, why am I like putting
It's-
myself through this? It's so much easier to just
people
fucking...
talk so much shit about Harbor
No.
Freight, but it's
anymore.
great.
No, I don't
well,
care.
less.
Don't get me wrong. It's
Like-
still lower tier product.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
But-
Pittsburgh,
Like the
no.
Pittsburgh stuff is kind of mid. At
I
the
don't
best.
trust a $20 Pittsburgh torque wrench.
fuck
no. The $60 Quinn one? Yeah,
Probably.
honestly,
But
yeah.
the fact that
Like
at
these
the end of the
guys-
day, if you snap that fucker in half
Like, have you
and
seen
you go
these
back to the
ones?
store and say, "Hey,
What
all
is
right,
that?
give
It's
me
a-
another one."
It's
Oh,
made for
okay,
doing
yeah.
lug nuts only, so it's got a right angle adapter built
Yeah.
into it.
That's-
Because it
Is it
knows
just set at one?
I would not.
you could
trust
set
that.
you could set it at the end still.
Oh, okay, okay.
but it
okay.
doesn't ratchet because it knows you're just doing lug nuts.
Yes.
So it's just
Yep.
like a fixed end.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
you drive them in and then click them.
Yeah, it's like that would probably be fine for what I'm doing. I just don't. I don't
Well,
I don't like
if
that.
you're gonna spend 60, you might as well spend 100
And
with
if
your
it's,
discount.
If it's 40% off, it'll be like $85. Or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Like, yeah, I'm not fucking.
Yep.
I'm not a chump.
Oh, that was another thing I was looking for. I was looking for, yeah, actually, right there, Allen head fucking impact sockets.
These ones?
I'm like, this is going to be $300 for a
From any-
metric and standard version of this through Snap-on.
Oh, yeah.
Or,
Or
I try to
$30
find
each.
Milwaukee or something. I'm like, no, you buy this, and the second there's a bit of wear on one, you
Warranty
throw it
it.
away and you buy a whole new pack because fuck it. Like that's
It's
where I'm
Pittsburgh.
at.
You could probably warranty it. It's
Yeah.
probably
That's true,
lifetime.
exactly. Yeah.
But like, yeah, go ahead and break it. I'll replace it because I can
Yeah.
drive there in 20 minutes and they're always open.
Yep.
They're open
Exactly.
from like 8 to 8. Like it's way more convenient than the Matco guy or the Mac Tools guy that never shows up
Yeah.
anymore.
Don't get me wrong. I still want a midpoint set of 3A sockets because
Yeah.
I will use those all the time. But I still don't want to pay $350
yeah.
you
for
don't,
midpoints.
you don't want colored ones.
No.
You don't want.
I do kind of like. I love
They're
seeing
cool.
people who use them because I'm like, I know exactly where you got those from. But
They're cool, but yeah, they're just
yeah,
they're dumb.
I don't
but
really care enough.
They look cool.
Yeah. No, I'll say like I think Snap-on and Matco are the only ones who actually make midpoint or mid-depth sockets.
Oh yeah, not full depth or half.
Yeah, not short, not long. Literally, it is the perfect. When I use my dad's growing up, it's the only fucking rail of sockets I ever grabbed.
Didn't realize how good you had.
Yeah,
it.
I'm like, these are awesome. I just use them all the time because they always work. And if I need deeper, I use deeper.
Yeah.
99% of the time, you never need shorter.
Yeah, you like
No.
shallow head is useful unless you're taking
Yeah.
a nut off and not a bolt
But
off.
but the mid depth ones are great because you can get like if it's a bolt, if you're taking the nut off of a bolt, it's a little long.
There's exactly enough.
the shallowest ones. Yeah, they're never enough. You
Yeah.
always bottom it out. Whereas
Yep.
like the mid depth ones are fucking.
and
perfect.
sometimes the deep wells are too much and you're backing
Yeah.
off into something else. Yeah, it makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, I caught the Snap-on truck once. I'm like, give me a full set of standard metric. How much is it? I think it was like $450.
It's some ignorant
I'm
number.
like,
yourself.
Jesus, like I want it. I will pay for that at some point,
Just
but I
not today.
physically cannot afford that.
Yeah.
anytime in the near future.
Just buy some deep wells from Harbor Freight and sand them down.
fucking yeah.
Just fucking
turn them on the lathe and just part them all off like a half inch shorter.
Oh shit, that's fucking funny.
But yeah, so I'm probably gonna pick that up this weekend, hopefully.
nice. Nice.
that'll
nice,
be-
nice.
It's the one thing I don't have here that's like I definitely need
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because I don't like torquing lug nuts with an impact anymore.
That's
It's just-
fair.
I just don't like it,
Yeah.
especially having good good threads now instead of
Yeah.
cross-threaded
I've-
garbage.
I have a question. Have you guys broken the jaw on a crescent wrench?
Not the
Yes.
jaw, no.
Yeah.
I've broken worse things, but not that.
Like the
Yeah.
the sliding piece
Yeah.
is the
Oh,
jaw.
yeah. Yeah.
You've broken one? Okay, cool. So I did that today because I was not today, this week, when I was taking off a hydraulic line.
Which those are, pretty
Tight.
Well, this was actually the fitting on the end of the hose.
Oh,
so it was
okay.
extra. Like it's not if it was on the machine, it'd be easy because you can leverage off
Yep.
of the arm or something. But no,
right.
yeah. So I broke it. It was this guy's fucking 30-year-old crescent wrench. I
Just
don't
some
know.
random dudes.
It was $20
Yep.
60 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
It was the crescent wrench in the oh fuck bucket.
Yeah. Well, no, this is. So I started with a new company on Monday. We're working at the cement plant. I've been in an excavator with a hammer. Every
Hammer.
fucking fitting on the lines
Are a different
from
fucking size.
the quick disconnects down and all on the hammer are all fucking loose. It's every fucking one of them, and the quick disconnects were all marred up. Like
Oh fuck.
the balls inside the quick disconnect,
fucked
all
up.
they mushroom headed the fucking
Oh,
fitting, and they leaked, and they're all
shit.
fucked up. They're hard to get on, and shit.
Sure, yeah.
so
they're
I'm,
all
so we
trashed.
replaced them, but now it's just they kept leaking. Whatever.
Okay.
Well, when we were replacing the hydraulic fitting, we broke the jaw on it. I'm like, well, fuck it, throw it in the scrap pile. It's junk. Like, I'll go grab his pipe wrench, not knowing that this is the supervisor's personal tools. Because I assume that when I'm working for a company paying me my wages and has
Their company
3 brand new
tools.
trucks and, a half dozen pieces of equipment, whatever,
Company-provided
you
tools.
can provide a couple $1,000s of tools. If you want me to help you.
Yeah.
Like, I can sit here and wait for the cat mechanic to come here on your dime. Like, I can do that. Or you buy me a fucking $12 set of 3 crescent wrenches.
Yeah, and if they break, who gives a shit?
Yeah, and not have your fucking dickhead supervisor scream at me because I broke his fucking crescent wrench.
Yeah.
Like-
why are his tools?
Yeah,
the
you
ones
keep your
they're
fucking
using?
tools at home. You should never supply your own tools unless you're getting paid to do it or you're a mechanic.
Yeah. It's like
Period.
the amount of downtime you're saving by having you do it instead of waiting for the mechanic to show
Yeah.
up should be worth it right
And
there.
the mechanic for our inside our company is the owner.
Yeah.
Who is also the operator.
would've-
He's an operating owner.
Who would have also broken the same tool the same
Yeah.
way.
Well, no, he would have brought his own tools instead
Well,
of the supervisors. It's a different person. But yes,
anybody
exactly.
would have broken that the same
Exactly.
way.
So I'm like,
hypothetically.
whatever. Like
Yeah.
I'm about to start swinging
Like-
on a
like
60-year-old dude. This supervisor he always has some snarky comment to say to me, just in the most asshole demeanor. I'm like, whatever, dude.
I
Like,
think the only tools that I've ever brought to a job were like fucking Rural King brand, where it's
Some
like,
dog shit. That's
you
like,
know,
I have something.
I will spend $20
oh yeah,
to save my ass from having to do something stupid in the future.
Yeah,
and
sure.
if they break, who gives a shit?
I'll say
Like
I
have a little trowel that sits in my work truck now.
yeah.
Okay.
Why? Because instead of digging fucking muck and soot out with my hand, I got a little trowel.
Little
and I just
shovel.
whomp out of the fucking hole. And guess what? If it breaks, it was $3. I don't
Yeah,
give a shit.
it's not worth you bothering
No,
somebody in the
I
company
don't give a
to
fuck.
buy for you. It's just convenience for you.
Yeah.
Because technically you could do it without it.
Yeah.
However, it's
Yeah.
way easier.
I'll say
with
every
it.
now and again I have to bust out my socket set from my Subaru,
Yeah.
and just I'm like, I need this. It needs to be a 6-point, or I need a 6-inch extension, and we don't have any more
Yeah,
on the
I need
whole
this
property
right now
I will
for
take
this.
out my kit for my own personal use,
Yeah.
use it, clean it, put
And
it back, and then
Because
continue.
I
on.
know I have this thing
Yes.
right here. I'll just go
I
grab
will
it.
do that. I
Yeah.
will not fill
it's the
company
fuck
owned.
tools.
Yeah, I will not fill a company owned truck with my personal
No,
tools.
fuck
No,
no, I'm not
that'd be-
doing that
that's-
shit.
that
Not
would be
filled.
Never.
That'd
Yeah.
be insane. Yeah.
I know way too many people who do that, but that was this guy's case, and he fucking freaked out. Apparently, he ended up firing the laborer who was helping me. He actually was the one turning the wrench.
Sure.
So when he asked me who the fuck broke it, I'm like, well, Justin
Technically,
did.
this guy.
and he's like, all right. Well, I came in today. It was a rain day. It was only me and one other person showed up because that's all that really needed to
Okay,
go.
well,
Sure.
first of all,
I'm assuming there was other shit because we actually know this Justin. It's from high school.
I know
younger,
exactly what you're
piece of
talking
shit.
about. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Well,
Yeah.
show me later.
Yeah. It's not that important.
So
but
I'm
still.
like, surprisingly, he was really well to work with. I don't know if he actually recognized me. I'd be surprised if he didn't.
I
but,
bet he did.
But I didn't really care. It took me for a while. I'm like, oh yeah, this is him. Whatever.
Yeah.
But, decent enough to work with, but apparently he got fired out of it.
No.
No.
That's no.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It's not that important.
Whatever. Keep.
But
Going.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, yeah. Apparently he got fired
Like,
over it. I'm like,
there was
"There-
probably some other
that
stuff,
and
but,
more. I'm like, huh, okay, weird.
Like you because you broke a wrench. You're like that's what gets you.
Yeah.
Like,
I know who we're talking about
Yeah.
now. Yikes. Fuck that.
he was like, I'm shocked he was as cool as he was now,
But like,
versus
here-
how
here's
shitty
the
of a person he
thing,
was in high
too.
school.
Right.
but-
If you, let's just say, in a crazy fucking world,
hypothetically.
you bought decent/nice tools for your company truck.
Yeah.
Dude, they'd be fucking warranted. Go, I'm getting a new one now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Not to mention, like, I'll say, like, when I was at the asphalt company, I told them, I'm like, you buy me $1,000 worth of tools. I leave them in this truck when I leave. And now everybody has tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when they break, they're cheap to replace. I don't have to wait on somebody to come around. You go back to the same Harbor Freight you picked them up at.
Yeah.
If they're warranted, great. If not,
Then you
it's
just buy-
$50.
Yeah, you
My
just buy
Who
new
my
ones.
gives a fuck?
my hourly pay, like just my check pay, is $50 an hour.
Yeah, not
you
worth
are
me sitting
saving
around.
yourself money by me not sitting around. you're too
Instantly.
stupid to fucking just
Yeah.
help yourself by buying me tools.
Yeah, save-
I'm actually volunteering to do the work. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'll do the work. I just need the tools to do it. I will
Yeah.
save you time and money.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
it doesn't seem
It's
right.
really dumb.
I'm
But
glad
yeah.
I don't have that problem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're fucking
awesome.
spoiled here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
sometimes.
It makes up for the lack of pay in my eyes.
yeah, to an extent.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But
No, it's
yeah.
a good time.
Yeah, I'll say me and my little excavator, we've been hammering out
Yeah,
about 10 feet thick, probably 5 feet wide foundation of some building that was there. I don't really
Something
know.
that used to be
Well, there's
there.
also like C-channel steel and
Holy
fucking
fuck.
and like because that like it was anchoring something, but they
Sure.
cut everything
Piece
off.
of fucking
All that was
machinery.
there was like 2 foot of wall and then a couple of pieces of steel that were in the cement.
So you
and they're
couldn't
like,
really
all right,
tell
here you
what-
go, Andy, go break it.
Yeah.
Like dig out that entire foundation. I don't care how deep it is. You have to get all the concrete out of here because we're putting in a new foundation.
At
here.
first, you're like, yeah, okay, sure. that
Okay,
sounds
cool.
Fine.
Well, I'm on day 3.5 of it,
Of just
and
bringing
I've
house
only
shards
gotten
down.
about. It'd probably be 35 by 10 feet deep.
Okay. How
Of
big is it?
Of probably it'd be probably 80, 160.
Holy shit.
Probably 225 feet
So you're like,
like,
a 10th
by
of the way
10
done.
feet deep the whole way.
Yeah. And you're just shattering your skull.
I'm
every
about
3
a third of the
minutes.
way done, I guess,
I
somewhere
don't
in
know.
there.
Have y'all heard of something called ANFO?
Yeah, no. Well, it's right next to the live plant. There's also an 8-inch.
Oh.
I'm assuming gas line. I don't even know. It's not
Some
gas.
sort of
It's
main.
not gas. It is some main with a very high pressure, and it's like an 8 or 10
I mean,
inch.
it could be
pipe.
water or something too.
It's not
but
water because it does 90s. Like it's.
If it's under enough pressure, I guess it probably. Okay,
maybe it's
but
dust or something too. I really don't know what it is, but like
yeah. It could
it's
just be an-
right
it
next
could
to
be
where
an
I'm working.
airline,
They're
honestly.
like, do not touch this entire side. Do the back wall and the other wall. It's a U shape essentially.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Sure.
all right, like I'm
Works
about
fine.
Works for me, guy.
yeah, okay, that's fine.
Say
but like
less.
or I think Tuesday they're gonna pull that. They're gonna shut the pipe. They're gonna shut the plant down. Pull that pipe. Then we're gonna have 2 excavators in there breaking that entire wall for
Sure.
one day until. I was told don't make plans Tuesday night, so I'm assuming it's
Until it's
done.
Until they can put
Once
that tube
it's
back
done,
in. Yeah.
Then they put it back in and we're good.
Don't
to
make
go,
plans
but-
Tuesday. That's ominous. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Y'all
Tuesday
Tuesday
night-
night buy me dinner.
Tuesday
Yeah.
night turns into Wednesday morning real quick.
Yeah, it might be one of. Well,
I would bring breakfast.
I have a.
Bring some hot pockets.
Yeah. I'm running a Takuchi 1140
what?
excavator. A Takuchi, Takechui.
Is that a euphemism?
1140
Yeah.
excavate
Big dog.
fairly big. Yep, rubber tire or rubber track.
Okay.
With a
Shit,
thumb.
that is pretty decent
Yeah,
sized.
it is literally like exactly in the middle. It's not a small.
It's a humongous mini X and a tiny full size X.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
The bucket's probably 18 inches wide. It's pretty freaking. It's a decent little
Yeah.
machine.
It's a mini X that's built like a full size excavator.
Yes.
So it's
Yeah.
it's like
Mini X full weight.
kind of
Yeah.
basically.
It's probably
yeah.
like a 15,000, 20,000 pound machine or something.
Still.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I
little
mean,
decent
it's,
machine.
it's working. The hammer, this poor hammer, it looks brand new. Like the paint's still fresh.
It was brand
It
new.
was brand new. They said 6 months ago when they started this job. And now, first off, they told me to run regular grease in this. You are supposed to use hammer paste.
There's a
inside of this.
specific-
There is a
yeah.
very specific
Because
viscosity
that's a
grease.
shitload of fucking vibration
It
going
is
through that entire arm.
Terrible. Yeah, hammer paste excavator. Yeah.
Do you see anything
It
that
is.
looks
It's
familiar?
brownish.
Like this
yeah,
kind of
tube.
shit?
Yep. Yeah.
Brown.
Sin
Chisel
Force
paste, yeah.
260
Yeah, chisel paste.
$16 a tube. Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's it's supposed to be for that. When you put
Anti-wear.
regular grease in it, it just pukes it
Yeah.
out.
For use in hydraulic hammer, breaker, and chisels. Yeah, that
Yes.
sounds exactly like
Yep.
what it is.
Instead, they said, nope, use regular grease, just pump it full. Like, we don't care. I'm like, so I'm going to destroy this $20,000 hammer. Like, whatever, man.
Immediately, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, whatever, dude.
Immediately.
Like, fine, dude. I'll do whatever you
Again,
want me to
just
do,
like
but
the tool thing. It's like, whatever, man. Like, this is your world. I'm just
Hey,
fucking
was,
living in
was
it.
it something directly said by a supervisor or something?
Yes.
Then fuck it.
So I'm like, okay, sure.
Yeah,
I'm
full-
just doing what I'm told, boss.
This is what this guy told me to do. Well, that's wrong. All right.
well,
I'll do
you
it.
weren't here to correct
Cool.
him.
I didn't see a tub of grease around here or a tub of chisel paste around here.
Yeah.
That you guys should be using.
Like, are you his boss? Yes. All right. Tell me what to do then, because
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just here.
Yep.
Just here breaking concrete all day.
Christ.
Yep. But it sounds like basically will end up being till the end of the year. It sounds like
That'd be
by the time this project wraps up. I'm hoping. It sounds like there's enough work for me to be on with them until then. So
If not, you at least get some unemployment. If
yes,
you're not.
I should be here at least 30 days because there's this project as well as I was originally called out for running an excavator and a screening plant. So screening asphalt or concrete or God only knows what
sure.
dirt.
anything. Yeah.
But that was my original call out was for that, and I show up to this with a hammer and I'm using a hammer. I'm like, well, this
is all
isn't
right.
exactly the same, but whatever, man.
Yeah. What?
So-
Machine is machine.
Yeah.
No, paycheck is paycheck.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Am operator will operate.
Yeah, we'll operate for food.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Oh, does this have a rotating knuckle on it?
Yes, it does.
Oh, that's
That's
kinda
why
I
cool.
didn't know where the control was for 3 days.
Like that's
Is
one
it
thing.
down by your feet?
That's one thing
Yes.
a mini excavator
Let's
never
say.
has is where the actual boomer rotates.
Yes,
on
it
the
has a
machine.
rotating boom, so you can pivot it
That's
like perpendicular with the cab. You
yeah.
can change.
You can see how this is starting to rotate a little bit.
Yes.
Normally they're locked with the cab.
Yes.
So they have to rotate in front of you.
Yeah.
That's actually awesome.
So it turns out it's a foot pedal.
I was about to say, I bet it's a
There's
foot
2
pedal.
feet pedal under there, but the one you can flip it up. So you have
Interesting.
2 permanent foot pedals, but the one you lift the cover up and then you can go side to side. I'm like, that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
What is that? Pictures the inside of one real
cab?
quick.
I don't know.
I'll
Maybe
just-
Google
I'll
cab.
just search. Yeah.
Interior.
Cab.
Or interior.
Crocodile, alligator.
Oh, here's an interior. Can you see anything? Is it this little
Yeah,
guy?
it's
Wait
the
up.
far.
Okay.
It's the far. That one right there. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you flip your little pedal up, you go side to side, and then you're good.
Yeah. Well, how about that? This is what it looks like.
Oh,
Nice
but
and
this also
cozy.
doesn't have AC.
Ooh. It's been
It's
tolerable
been
out.
88. Well,
It's hot.
it's not bad until you're in a glass box,
Until you're in
a magnifying
greenhouse.
box.
Do the windows at least fold
Yes.
out or move? Okay, so
He
you
knows,
get a
but
little bit
he
of
would
a
break
breeze.
all
The guy
of them.
before me, would not. He hates running shit with the windows open. I'm like, until they fix AC, I'm going to. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And technically, in our union contract, if a machine has a feature, it has to work in order for us to operate.
Sure,
it.
but
like air conditioning.
Technically, something is broken, therefore you cannot use
Yes,
it.
exactly.
That's fair. That makes sense.
It's in the contract that this employer agreed to and signed on.
That
and-
was
and
probably
employed
written,
me.
probably written about air conditioning.
Pretty much,
to be
yeah.
fair.
I mean, or windshield wipers, or like it is literally for
It
the
is-
safety of us.
Yeah,
like,
it's technically safer.
It's a liability thing.
yeah, it's a 300-degree engine next to you with glass all around, no breeze because you're still in a box.
yeah. You have one little
Like-
quarter window. Like
Yeah.
it's not really.
Yeah, I have one quarter window. I have the door open. I have the windshield does slide up out of the way, but there's no
You're just gonna
on the
force
one-
I
feed-
wouldn't
on the one
trust
side-
the windshield being up.
You're gonna
Well,
force
I'm also
feed dust.
hammering shit.
Yeah.
So like I am getting hit with rocks throughout the day.
Yeah. The one thing that you don't want to open is the front windshield near the hammer.
Yeah,
Just
which I
have him
guess
give you
have
one
to.
of them grinding shields.
Yeah, wear,
to put on.
yeah, wear a sweaty face mask all
Well,
day.
I'm also in the plant next to a industrial air compressor, so I hear that
Ooh.
run all day.
Fuck
A big rotary
that.
compressor.
So I
or
have my
something.
earplugs in for the hammer and for that because it's just an annoying
There's
hum.
just noise.
24/7.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no. I'll have
It's
to
gotta
take a
be.
video for you.
It gotta be miserable.
Yeah, for a little follow up or something.
Fuck
but yeah,
that.
Hell yeah.
but I'll be there for another probably week
Hope-
at least.
At least.
Hammering concrete. So
Well, till Tuesday. Like, hey, finish it Tuesday.
yeah. Well, the one wall will be done in a day.
Yeah.
But
the
that's
rest
also
of
they're
it-
also going to bring in a 300 series excavator, which is
shit.
like that's a full size excavator.
it's a big
with
boy.
a full size hammer.
Yeah.
Hammer.
Is it a deer 300?
Yeah, probably either deer or cat. Or no, it'd be deer. Probably.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's
Lawnmower.
I searched deer 300. I guess I should have been
Yeah.
more specific. These are a bit small
Yeah.
for excavators. Excavator.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a deer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Something-
that's a
Yeah,
decent
something-
size.
full size.
Yeah, something more like this scale.
Yeah.
You know, little bit bigger.
Yeah, see, I'm running the orange one in the
you're
background.
you're this guy.
This is So this one with a hammer is going to be way fucking faster than mine. But
Yeah.
having 2 machines running at the same time is going to be
It's
perfect.
gonna be
so.
it'll be like 3 times faster.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty
Yeah.
much. So.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
I should be on this, and hopefully, like I said, until the end of the year, and making money is cool.
Making money be fucking sick.
Currently waiting on. Sent out another revision of the contract to the house buyer. Not really sure if it's going to go through.
Starting to fall through.
He's really okay. So he's really starting to show his true colors. He had mentioned he's bought in a lot of houses, so I'm
here we
assuming
go.
he's a renter guy up there.
Yep.
Up in
Sure.
towards Chicago.
Buys and then rents them out or something.
I'm assuming he's doing the same thing to get the business down for Starved Rock.
Could be.
whatever.
Yep.
I just want my money.
yeah.
Yep.
It doesn't matter how.
Well,
but yeah.
the contract he sent is a realtor's contract, which has a lot of language open to interpretation and
Yep.
Sure.
You getting fucked.
essentially yes.
Eventually, yeah.
The contract we sent over from my attorney is
a seller's contract, which
Yeah.
is
seller's contract, which is just
Straightforward.
straightforward and simple, has all the details.
Yeah.
That's it.
yeah, everything that's not listed is as is. Good
Yes,
luck.
exactly.
Yeah. So instead, it's like he's like, well, what if you did this? And you're just like,
Yeah.
here's the house,
Yeah.
buy it.
As is.
And like I'm literally to the point where I'm like, if he, like, I was waiting for a call yesterday, didn't happen. Was waiting for one today, didn't happen.
Sure.
So I'm gonna reach out maybe tomorrow and be like, hey, just checking in if you signed the contract. My attorney hasn't said if you did or not, or has not
Yep,
related to me. Whatever.
just
Just
Checking
checking
in.
in.
If he's like throws a fit or if he's like, oh, I'm not gonna do it, it's like, okay, what's your number for you to buy this house?
Yeah.
to not be a pain.
To
in the
not
ass.
be a pain in my ass.
Yeah.
Because I'm either gonna not sell it to you right now, or I'm gonna sell it to you and we're gonna agree on a price.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
he agreed to buy it for $130, but
But it would've
by the
cost
time
you
he
$5
fucking juiced me
grand.
down to
Yep.
120 or 115, it's like, just tell me what fucking number you want, and I'll probably agree with
Yeah,
it
if
if
you-
it's a mediocre
If
number.
you have to throw
Yeah.
in a site survey and a water test, and
Yeah.
like, it's going to cost me 10
Well, I know. I
grand.
straight up told him, like, I will not be able to afford a land survey. It's $1,200.
Exactly.
I don't have a free $1,200
Right. But I'm
until
saying-
I sell this house.
But I'm saying if he wants 10 grand of extra shit, like take 10 grand
Yeah,
off your price.
I will sell
and
it for
that's
120
fine.
right now.
Fuck that. Take
I just-
8.5 fucking
Yeah,
back.
but I need
Yeah.
a price. I
Yeah.
cannot add more later.
Yeah,
That's-
exactly.
Like
I'm not going to do all this fucking extra shit for you to
Yeah,
chew
I am
my
not
ass.
touching this fucking house. You're buying it.
Or you're
like,
not.
just buy the house for the price you want and tell me it.
Yeah, tell
Don't
me-
do this runaround of like, let's drag you through the fucking
no.
contract.
Yeah, this is
and,
a big
oh,
city
this
lawyer.
needs to change before we close, or we need to adjust the closing date so you can fix this.
Oh,
and-
well, I wrote in the contract this
Yes.
random thing.
That's what my attorney is. He's like, I'm telling you, I smell a snake.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
like-
a problem here.
I'm like,
somewhere.
honestly, I'm kind of getting that idea too.
Yeah.
Like, let's
like
make
St. Patrick
we're
and drive that
forcing him
fucker
to-
out.
Yeah, we're forcing him to sign
A s-
our contract.
right.
So this is what he's saying is I have to have a contract in order to show the bank and get financing.
Great. Here's our contract.
Yeah, sign
it.
ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or show the bank this one because
Yeah.
I'm not doing your shitty
'Cause
contract.
This attorney's been using the same contract for 30 years now.
And it probably
And it's
works.
been fine, and
Yeah.
everybody's been able to get financing for it. So
Yeah.
clearly, it's not.
Yeah, fucking city
That
people.
problem.
Yeah,
bullshit.
well, I don't
City
like the way that
people
I don't
bullshit.
care.
Yeah.
Don't buy it then.
Yep.
Quit wasting my time. Either buy
tell
it
me,
or don't.
Tell me the number.
Yeah.
That's
Yup.
it.
Yeah, it's always fun.
So I've been
Fucking
dealing
city
with that
people,
for
man.
about 2 weeks now. Actually,
Yeah.
I've been waiting on a
Tell
contract.
him to fucking
so-
pound sand or sign.
Well,
He's hoping
literally,
to sign.
the second that he is officially not the buyer, I'm just gonna go on Facebook and
Yeah,
Facebook and
list
Zillow,
it.
lower the price for another 10 grand.
Yeah.
and see if anybody bites.
He'll be
then.
like, oh, well, I would have bought it at that. You're like, then fucking
then
buy
you
it at that.
literally should have told me.
Yeah.
Again, city people.
Yeah, literally. I have an absolute lowest number I will take, and about 5 grand above that is what I'm gonna list it
And it's
for.
getting closer to that real
Yep.
quick.
Pretty much.
Awesome. Well, I think that's about all for this week. If you guys
Yep.
got anything else, or is
Nope.
that about it?
No.
Cool. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.